Eventually, Eugen just leaves the ball, and there he is. Oh, he's in massive trouble, and he's just given up the freest of goals. This is what we speak about the young kids. You want them up front, not third man.
Yeah, he wanted to just clip that ball with the back end of his car, take it up the wall with him, and he just missed it. It just hit the post flat and goes back out to Exotic. So, yeah, not the play from Eugen that you want. He went for a very, very precise touch on the ball. And, of course, when you do that, you're running the risk of missing it. It doesn't happen too often at pro level, but here it has come back to bite them.
Yeah, I saw a video of Wave, Punkett and Chiefs breaking down the action from yesterday, and they said the exact same thing about this start point lineup. When you've got a new kid and when you've got Eugen, he's obviously very talented, but you don't want to expose him third man. You want him as comfortable as possible, and the most comfortable position on the pitch is going to be first man. It's just a lot less weight on whatever you do. You can miss the ball, if it kind of throws them off. It's going to help like this. He's so deadly up front, but they just need to worry about not overcommitting and leaving him last.
Yeah, I totally agree. We saw the same thing happen with Dignitas and Sizzy. What a difference he's had second event compared to the first. When they're not leaving him alone in defense.
Oh, fuck, I wasn't paying attention.
Zen, corner, back corner double, middle. You know, it's an underrated aspect to Zen's gameplay, I think, where he's quite happy to just settle for the center ball, quite happy to settle for the easier touching situations. You know, he could have tried to skim that one on net, but he knows that's the low percentage play in that position.
Vitality is wrecking the start point scene.
Something like this.
As soon as I say that, they get scored on, actually, I take that back.
They're going crazy up front. With 90 seconds left, they found their second.
I actually regret that so much.
What a touch by Eugen. He's absolutely slammed that mid.
Spin le huele. Which is more accurate because there are French people in this right now.
His teammate trusted him. So another situation where Eugen gives hope to start point.
Let's see.
He's playing fantastically up front. Obviously, he's had a couple of mistakes defensively, but you cannot question this guy's offense. Just turned 17. This guy's born in 2007, Johnny. I mean, I don't think he's ever hired a rented movie from a video store. It's disgusting.
Spin le huele.
2007.
That's just 2007.
2007.
Well, can you drive in France when you're 17? Is that the drive? Is that the legal drive?
Have you ever heard the dial-up internet connection sound? That's what I want to know. Monkey Moon goes across. Eugen, there's the
oh my god.
And there's the open net. Star Point.
Star Point is now beating Vitality. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen.
Refusing to give up. That's Eugen again. This time with the outlet pass to a Chronic. And it's Vitality overextending. Back to the kickoff we go. Vitality.
Don, this dude was boxing yesterday in Timbs and jean shorts.
What have start
That's me.
He really was. He got his shorts custom made to look like jean shorts. And
here he is. Johnny, you were operating forklifts in 2007. Eugen, he wasn't even breathing yet. Methane. Here he goes with the read.
Oh my gosh, Zen with the save. I gotta look that up really quick. Spin the wheel.
They were looking so comfortable. All of a sudden, they've got a chance to get their first game on the board.
How much has it going there?
Oh, right name. I also am gonna add another slot into the wheel where I wear my cheese hat.
Be careful here. He's passed it out to Zen. Mid pass is shut down.
The cheese hat is
I was pedaling on my electrical bike just to play Tetris on my computer.
It's not easy.
7 seconds left. The Chronic. Maybe the bump got pop on Monkey Moon. He's going to turn on
it. Wow.
Right there.
I watched the video that Aaron sent me yesterday of that little dude with the wing, and it cracks me up. Star Point beats Vitality.
Monkey Moon's rage quit. He's just immediately left the game there. He's had enough. One game lost and he's out of here. No,
Monkey Moon has been getting salty lately.
Don't worry, Vitality fans. He'll be back. But great stand there by Star Point. It's not the dream start to being down 2-1, but it's better than being down 0-3. This is promising in the way in which they did it, is in the sense that they've attacked and they've come back from tricky positions to win this game. I do like how they play. They're really growing on me. I didn't expect much from this team coming in to RLCS this season. I didn't think that they'd be making top sixes, especially not this early.
Oh shit!
Yeah, here they are.
Let me take a guess. I'm gonna take a super educated guess.
He's lost.
As well with the outlet.
Like Rocco.
I just love that. You know they conceded 18 shots. They got pretty well smashed in game 2. But they haven't dropped their heads. It's almost the naivety of youth. He just keeps going. This is Eugen. He keeps creating plays. Their Chronics there. They're getting on the ends of it. They're staying composed. And they found a way to pick up their first game. And, I mean, how many times have we seen in Rocket League how quickly momentum can swing? A huge game win for them. They're right back in this. Loving how they're playing, as you said.
You know, I'm actually still tilted about Eugene being born in 2007. I'm not going to lie. It's not just because it's not just him. It's because he's not even a young
yeah, it's like a destroy all humans weapon.
You can play RLCS
I was thinking more of like a PPM larger gun than Initializer.
Born in 2012?
That.
That is something. Wait, no, I don't.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
This is just outrageous. We need to check this. We need to do something about this.
We accept people who are.
You can be in RLCS.
I let a bee sting it. It's fine.
Oh, well. Anyway,
it's the world ending at least multiple times. That is crazy. Zando with the double.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Zen. That's what I'm talking about.
I like to rub thistles on mine.
It didn't matter because they were in all sorts in the defense.
It's that same first touch again. Zen really is using this to great effect these days. That he just spins the roof of his car.
See, where was some of those plays the other day against Carmine?
Catches the ball, but gets it moving.
Them losing
it's like
3 games
control
in a
immediately,
row,
but at a good pace as well. Absolutely phenomenal stuff by Zen, as usual.
Yeah, he just makes the ball talk. Here's another reset. That's a 50. Meeting Monkey Moon.
Monkey Moon has been, I don't know what's been up with Monkey Moon, dude, but something's up.
Not calling a time
because
both teams still with it.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, what a fucking phantom touch.
He's off the back wall for that one. That's disgusting. 128 kilometers an hour.
That's what I tried doing.
Wow. Mega wow.
You could see the start point face cams as well. They almost look left and right. I don't think they're even in the same room, but they were still puzzled about that one. Where did he come from? Why was he there?
I love that when you get to a certain, like, no matter what level of Rocket League you get to,
finding their confidence. Certainly not going to be phased by a game
still get whooped on
lineup.
Like
World champions galore on this team. I mean, a couple of huge plays. I was asking for Exotic to step up, World Champs MVP, and he's doing just that.
Yeah, Vitality are growing into the series as well. It's turning into a great start to Championship Sunday.
That was such a mega wow.
We thought this might just be warm-up game vibes, but Start Point are making Vitality work for this one. They're bringing the best out of them, and Vitality has certainly brought their best so far in Game 4.
It's a great touch from Monkey Moon. Look how much boost and space he has. Eugen has to pre-jump. He's going to low 50. Found Zen middle. Could fake it for Exotic.
Exotic almost passed that up.
I'm not sure if he intentionally did that, but pinched it off the corner of the net. Chronic 0 boost. Matane has to get back. Vitality looking confident with just over 3 minutes left. Zen's finding Exotic almost again. It's Monkey Moon third, but he's got to be positioned right up front. Vitality really putting the foot down in this game number 4.
Yeah, they need to.
Dude, I'm surprised just continuing to battle forward. They're not holding back on any aerial challenges, any aerial interceptions or attacks. They're full sending everything. They've just got full confidence in, well, Zen behind them, or just the general recoveries of whoever is back for Vitality. Aggressive style continues, even though they're already up 2-0.
I'm just curious what's up with Monkey Moon.
They look almost offended at that game 3 loss.
When they had the heart rate,
they're trying to make a statement here in response. It's a nice 50 though from Matane, finds it Chronic. Eugen's gonna just grab the mid boost and back up third man. This is where he hasn't looked too comfortable, but finds his chance to challenge. That's a nice demo on Exotic. Means Monkey Moon will be last momentarily. There it is. Zen removed from the pitch. It was just Monkey Moon.
And Chronic
keeps finding these little pockets to redirect in net.
Eugen to Chronic has proven to be a deadly combination. That's their third goal in a row.
Maybe he's mad about
has been assisted by Eugen and scored by Chronic.
Yeah, he probably invested big into it.
Brilliant passing play. I mean, just such a fast passing infield straight to the front bumper of the awaiting Chronic. And now Eugen in the back post trying to get another goal. He's going to have to try again later though, because Vitality have easily saved that one. Now it's going the other way. Exotic.
There we go, Exotic.
Doubles it in. He didn't have to read that one. Able to easily react to it.
This is what I like.
And it wasn't a direct counter-attack, but the pressure was certainly still there.
Really smart from Exotic as well. That was intentional. He just got the first touch. He knew they were going to pre-jump. They were going to panic with the shot coming in. Monkey Moon finding a beautiful pass.
I saw the other one where I didn't say the full name, and then this
controlled first touch, follows it up himself. Mate, just get a bit more breathing room off that shot goal from
that other one. Remember that other one, Don?
Yeah, the creamy one.
Nice touch by Chronic Boost. Start
able
to get a nice clear towards his teammate.
We started talking about animals.
Yeah, we started talking about how like invest in
carefully out of defense this time. Monkey Moon bounce dribble to a pre-jumping Zen. He
Wild.
couldn't make contact even though he pre-flipped to that one.
Phenomenal pre-jump.
The pre-jumps are continuing to raid in though for Vitality.
Yeah, they're still looking very confident. Zen up again if he finds a foul. He's always finding a skim. It's Matane. Passes it back to Zen. Unfortunately, this is the shooting that we know and love. We saw it all season for 2024. Exotic just snipes bar down.
Just no air roll, no nonsense.
No nonsense.
Toe pokes it in, bar down. It really is such a great way to place the shots at this level. Just not introducing another element that you could accidentally mess up.
I love those
everybody. I know you're all trying to air roll. I know all of us trying to air roll for any reason possible.
I like the dealing scrubble
Monkey as well,
wibbles.
making a name for himself. Oh, that's a flash wide of the net. Without air rolling in these kind of positions.
Monkeys on the move.
These the equivalent of just toe poking
on the ball.
in football.
Monkeys
It's
on
just
the
zero
move.
nonsense. There's no room for error. It's just have it.
I think toe poking in football is nonsensical a little bit. So yeah, it's like it's a good toe poke.
It's a good toe poke. It is powerful. Zero boost. He gets the job done. 3-goal lead for Vitality. 40 seconds left. Trying to move on to match point here. Zen with zero boost, but earning a lot of respect from this start point defense. There's another infield pass.
Wow.
Longest
He's
mice.
completely free for Monkey Moon. They get their fifth.
Zen, really good job there. 15 the ball back to Exotic, who mid passes to Monkey Moon. Everybody's getting involved, but you know, that was all off of Zen's intentional losing 50-50. He didn't flip into that ball. He didn't try to pile drive it towards the opponent's net. He just let the defender hit it into it. And yeah, that's going to be surely a timeout called for start point. I think they still got it. I don't remember the music yet, so they must be calling after this game.
They didn't use it after game 2, which somehow did work for game 3. They found something, but these games are well and truly one-sided. Exotic doesn't get the end of it. It's still going to be someone call a timeout. We are 13 seconds away from a potential Brazil.
And they know the other person commits to it.
Yeah, Matane, just a spectator in that play, nothing he can do. Not that it matters, this game is well and truly over. The timeout discussion can start now for start point. They don't need to think anymore about this game. Vitality, like you mentioned earlier, might have just been angered by the loss. They wanted a sweep here. They know it's a long day when you come through lower bracket.
They're about to get a 3-man play.
And they're trying to get this first round done as soon as possible.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
They were
trying
about
to
to
get
do
their
some
7th goal on the board with it. Triple
The power
pre-jump
of friendship.
pass play looking like
He went off a ceiling. Monkey
conducting
Moon
an
was already
aerial
up,
show
and then
during the
Exotic was on the
RLCS
other
on
side.
Champ Sunday. Vitality 3-1.
Exotic was like,
confirmed by the referee.
Dude, if they would have hit
And
that, I
they
actually
will
would
get
have
an
been
extra couple of minutes to discuss things, try and get themselves back in the game.
Yeah, this is a lot to discuss, really, for start point. Honestly, in a position like this, underdog team, first time that they've been anywhere near this deep in a competition as a trio, well, competition of this magnitude as a trio. You're up against two defending world champions,
as we saw
plus
yesterday.
Zen, and they're playing
That Exotic goal
really
was
well.
insane.
These goals are quality goals coming out of Vitality.
Yeah.
In this game especially. So I don't think they should really even think too much about the gameplay. They should just try and enjoy the
Yeah, and
moment,
it's hard
try
to
to enjoy the experience. They're in top
when
6
you're
right
getting
now
scored on
in Europe.
like that.
You know, a
Like,
super
they're not
stacked,
just getting goals where third's not
RLCS
there and they're just rolling
region
balls.
historically and
They're
currently.
getting goals where they're
I think
like
they should just go out there, try and
ceiling
have some
double
fun, try and
into
score
like
some good goals,
into like a
and
redirect.
use it as a learning
It's just like the
experience, not
craziest thing you
overthink
would
this
never
one and
be
then
able to
wish
read.
later on, wow.
Like
Wish we
What do you
didn't,
mean? I can
you
read
know,
all that.
I can't. I don't
maybe
got my
it's not
library
try
card,
hard,
so
but
I definitely
take
cannot
it
read
too
that.
seriously.
Well, sorry,
I'm
I'm
not
white,
trying to
so I
get into it, but yeah,
automatically
just
got it.
just relax. It's all good. You're not supposed to win this one.
It's certainly a learning lesson, and I think we've
Gotta
already
keep reading
witnessed
them books
the
to keep
evolution
my
of
ops in
Eugene
check.
throughout this event alone. It's been fantastic so far. I love the combination. There's certainly glimpses, well, more than glimpses that we've witnessed. They've taken a game so far. They could take another game. They could bring this thing the whole way, but really when Vitality put the foot down, there is no response. There's a couple of one-sided games that you can point to that probably suggest Vitality are a level above when they're at their best.
I think way.
Might be able to just ice them out a little bit so they're not as hot coming into game number 5.
You know, if start point can start to play with that freedom that we have seen from them at times in this tournament, you know, I only think that's going to make them play at a higher level. So yeah, they've just got to relax here. They've just got to you know, keep talking to each other and see what happens. You know, you can definitely in this sort of situation, you can overthink it. The mistakes they're making are not really things they need to actively think about. It's like, okay, well, let's not miss the ball in defense. Yeah, you don't say. You know, thanks for communicating that, teammate. Good. You know, they're not going to be telling each other that, I'm sure. But let's find out. You know, can Starpoint make more of a series out of this? Vitality are at an unbelievable level right now. And they've already done well to take a game off them. Can they make it two? Monkey denies the early shot.
Yeah, you mentioned it perfectly. It's not as much, I guess, purely structural plays you're talking about in a timeout. It's more, you know, guys, we're probably rushing a little bit here. We're rushing a little bit there. Let's take our time more, or it's, you know, let's release the shackles a little bit. Let's play with a bit more freedom. It's not, you know, we need to sit in XY position sort of thing. That's what scrims and practice during the week and during the off-season are for. It's more about the mental side of things. Locking back in as Zen gets a perfect shot. Almost perfect. It's going to be off the bar. Could have been a nice start for Vitality, but Starpoint happy to walk out of that one scot-free.
Zen getting involved with the no air roll, just jump shot meta that's happening right now. Better be seeing that in all your ranked games, all you watching. No air roll allowed. Oh, exotic. Oh, he's just been dispossessed. He took that away from the goalie and it's in for Eugen. 1-0.
Weird play.
Monkey Moon wanted to step in here. He's popped it. Actually, Exotic's popped it over Monkey Moon.
He has, yeah.
Himself in all sorts. Eugen snipes. He was at least there to finish. It's a rare mistake from Vitality. Not what you probably would usually see from these guys, but well, you got to make the most of those when they do make these mistakes.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, Zen
what
just
a
set
redemption
it up,
shot.
and then he just sat next to the ball until Exotic met it with his face.
Yeah, Maintain was looking the entire time there, trying to calculate how to best intercept Zen's shot.
Yeah, but it wasn't Zen.
And out of nowhere, Exotic comes flying into the frame, makes it 1-1.
Those plays,
it was definitely a panic moment there for Exotic in defense moments ago, but unaffected as ever. He just completely ignores that, moves on to the next play, and scores it.
Overstatement.
Exotic. Yeah, the solo tries to go low.
Yeah, the bronze.
Intercepts, caught by Zen.
Instead of the Bronx,
I feel like
the bronze.
He has a unique way of catching the ball, Johnny, where he always does sort of that backflip to just kill all the speed off the ball. Sort of
that's one thing they got going for him. Live up to their
we're
names.
going to see everybody doing that. Just because Zen is doing it every time, everyone is going to take notes and think, okay, so he's not using the wheels to control, he's using the roof of the car. Oh my goodness, what a touch. Off the crossbar, but it's only as far as Eugen who scores again. 2-1 start point. And Chronic doubled it towards the net dangerously. Monkey Moon save didn't go into a safe position.
That was looking up to Exotic.
I think, I guess you could say it didn't go in a safe position because Eugen shot it, but Exotic rotating back post just walked straight across the net. I mean, that was his job to cover that back post shot. He had two of his teammates in front of him that he could see.
I love Rocket
and he just made a defensive mistake there. Did not need to come across that early. Great shot though from Eugen. He recognized it, found the gap, found the goal, and got the lead back.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, Exotic, he rushed into the position. That's the second time he's made a very rushed play in defense this game. As the ball pings out into mid, Zen ceiling challenge, just ushering the ball wide. Oh, look at Mateo, staying with it the whole way. It's 3-1. You've got to respect this, man. They weren't even considering.
It's a one-star.
He might get back to this. He's like sitting in there thinking he's got a free solo play, Johnny. He's going off your backboard, and he's getting the third goal for Starpoint.
That happened a bit more quickly. I can forgive Exotic for that, because it didn't look like Matane was going to get back to it anywhere near as fast as he did. That's four. A Chronic stuck to the fourth goal. Where did this come from?
This is giving...
Damn, what a fucking hit.
Over Exotic and dunks Monkey Moon with his wheelbase.
What the fuck happened to Vitality?
It's the same thing that happened yesterday.
Well, they're probably having fun now. We're talking about, you know, go out there and enjoy yourself. It's pretty enjoyable to score 4 goals in this kind of time frame.
Rocket League is like a good limit of having fun.
And this is the sort of lead that will really give them confidence and Vitality.
And also on the verge of not wanting
in a positive way.
I mean it, dude. Like, some of these games really get in your head. I don't know if anyone else thinks that, but I think that. There's been games where, like, I'm up by 2, and then they say, like, what a save, and then they score on us 2 times, and I'm like,
sitting back and let the game
go. I'm getting pissed. And then like,
with a whiff as well. Vitality.
See right there, that would have been what my reaction. God damn it,
in the back of their net. Iconic with space. First touch straight upstairs.
Oh, what a
Exotic with the 50 off the corner. Still a dangerous spot. Monkey Moon there first. Looking for the air dribble. Has the reset. Uses it. Eugene just pops it off the crossbar. Tries to keep it out of trouble. Buys enough time for his teammates to rotate back.
What a
save. Out a minute 50. This game could really just have got away from Vitality in the matter of 35 seconds.
Yeah, time's not getting away from Vitality. If they're going to make a comeback attempt, it's got to start pretty soon. Another test for Exotic defense. He has improved his defense for the second half of this game. That was, again, well caught.
Hit where Exotic
controlled.
Like stuff like that. Right there.
Yeah. Attempt to avoid the back wall. Misses the ball entirely, and it's 5-1.
Is that
Keep throwing heat checks at this Vitality defense. So many misplays. I love
2.5 miles
the bump attempt, as you mentioned. It completely threw Monkey Moon off the wrong line.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll try it today. Get all the way there, they don't even serve breakfast at that
They gotta get their second, 90 seconds, surely.
I was like, bruh, what?
This is, you know, pretty wide.
You drove 2 hours?
So many goals.
No, this isn't 2 hours, it's 2.5 miles.
From earlier on, we're starting to sneak a 3-2 win. This is a domination.
I passed like 6 different fast food places I could have gone to.
One of them was a solo effort as well.
I was about to ask, why in the fuck would you drive 2 hours to a Taco Bell just get something different?
Comparatively quiet, just three shots to the net, one each for each of their members.
It's like the next town over, and I get there, they're like, yeah, we don't even serve
yesterday for this lineup.
Like, what?
In the KC series, but
that's okay. I have to drive 7 miles to go get something
Started
to
with
eat.
Eugene as well, getting a couple goals from rare mistakes and then 3 beautiful
You live in the middle of
mechanical
bumfuck
efforts from them to make 5-1 with 30 seconds left. They could get 6-2. Eugene with a reset. Monkey Moon gets a fingernail on it into the corner. 25 seconds. It's going to be nowhere near enough time for Vitality to make the comeback. As we said, the timeout buff has well and truly worked. And this is their best game of the series.
Oh my god, this has been one-way traffic. Vitality have not had any defensive mistakes to capitalize on it. Well, they've had plenty of their ends, but Starpoint have not made defensive mistakes.
I almost did the Easter egg yesterday. I met this group
you know, it's really a common factor in all the games earlier in the series.
We got the gold plates, we got all our perks, we did all the side Easter eggs, and we still didn't do it. It's hard, bro.
It's so hard. I was telling Adam from
it's no joke.
Like how far we got, and I was like, bro, like you need to have everyone maxed out.
Yeah,
you can't have one person.
Even then, you all need to shoot the artifact.
Yeah,
like we had all 4 people, and one dude got down.
You cannot call it
and even with him not shooting, we weren't getting past the second phase. We got to the 4th phase where all 4 beams come out and it goes to a zombie. It starts connecting to a zombie at that point. And the dude that was helping us fucking left because he was getting so mad. And I'm like, dude, you fucking dick,
ego no timeout. Because you don't want to show the opponents.
But anyways, I was gonna say, did you see that video of the hand cannon glitch?
You know, consider your strategy or to
try and cool them down. And then also I saw another video, I don't know if I tagged you in it, but you can get a horde, like a horde of
Yep, that's another Easter egg. This dude did every Easter egg, basically.
It's an automatic.
He had like 10 on the houses, so we got all our perks for free. And then he was doing all the free perk glitches
match, you know, around. You've just
doing
everything around, but you're the first one off the.
I don't know how or how much, but he was just going in.
You don't want to take the extra time to read.
Dude, the gold place is where it's at. It regenerates.
They regenerate.
Such a difference.
You know, the inkling that perhaps.
And you don't even if you get them, you can get them for free. The gold plates.
You've lost.
And they instantly give you 3 plates.
You know, you've lost control, I guess.
You don't have to buy it.
Yeah, they've definitely been knocked down.
But it's dude, we can get the gold plates easy.
That's a 10-8 right
You literally just have one person who kind of gets shit on, and then you just
Vitality get up too quickly after the knockdown. Did they give themselves sufficient recovery time?
Yeah, I'm down. Let me know.
Let's see. Starpoint should just send the house here and find out. If you're gonna lose this one, you might as well go out with an aggressive play style. That's aggressive early on. Iconic couldn't get the double on target. Exotic looking for the mid passing.
That would have
really
been
well, but now Monkey Moon's up for the free shot. And he's battered the backboard. That wasn't even close.
He's trying to put a hole in the backboard. Was it a pass? Was it not? He clearly tried to score too hard there or something. That's not the precision we expect from Vitality. There's a great chance. Eugene was caught third.
I think he tried to score it because, he had backup, but not in an easy-to-score position. And, you know, smacking the ball to your third man like that isn't exactly the best, you know, plays for a third man to move in on. It's quite risky. And I think he just missed that one. Monkey Moon. And now your Chronic's pitched it mid. Where's that one going? Monkey Moon's there to guide it to the corner. Start point. They're really pushing Vitality to the limit here.
A lot of demos, a strange game so far. You said it perfectly though. There's nothing better when I was playing than coming in third man for the finishing blow and just saying backball.
I do need to add that.
There's no one there to follow it up. And you just missed the shot.
That explains a lot of your career, actually. That's given us a real insight into your mentality.
One more pass, perhaps. Right, start point. Be happy with that one. Eugene's got himself a one-on-one with Zen. He's got it. It was open if Matane had any power on the shot. I'm not sure how Zen got caught third man for so long, but we are still seeing more and more gaps in this Vitality defense.
Well, you know, we mentioned it earlier on, if Vitality are going to have this extremely aggressive Exotic and Monkey Moon combination and trust Zen to buy time and defense, that's a bump. Oh! I was about to say, you're open to bumps in a 1v2. Just I say that, it's not Zen in the back, it's Exotic in the back alone. And what are you vulnerable against in 1v2s? Physical plays, start point, land one.
I don't even know if Exotic had it. If he didn't get bumped, he was completely out of position for that challenge, for that shot.
Lord's Day.
Start point, no timeout for Vitality.
And this is the day the Lord has made.
Another goal. They found the lead with 2 minutes 50 left.
Exactly.
Oh, he's
on that DMT though.
Okay, Eugene is really starting to cook Johnny.
Bear.
That was
I did not get any of my
the creativity. And again, just combining the physicality so well. Shutting down Zen at the other end as well. This is phenomenal stuff from start point. Vitality have got to be asking themselves some serious questions right now. They no doubt came into today thinking 4-0, maybe 4-1.
I did shrooms by myself.
They're trailing in game 6.
We've spoken so much about the inexperience, the youth of Eugene, but what about the experience of Chronic on the team as well, finding that bump, recognizing, as you said, that they're really leaving that third man on an island.
They are, yeah.
And Exotic getting caught. High Chronic here is Eugene. He gets demo, but Monkey Moon slow to this ball. He's in a one. He's got 0 boost. Some Vitality like. They had no pressure against them, but still. Awkward touches, losing possession. Giving the ball to this man here with a double. Both members of Vitality. They've completely lost their structure with a minute 45 left.
Yeah, that was an open back post. Luckily for Vitality, nobody was at that back post side for start point to receive the pass that did actually go towards that side of the box. 94 seconds to go. Where's the challenge? Nobody's challenging. It's all good though somehow. The ball's in the back corner, and now it's in the net. Zen scores it. Where was the challenge for start point? The ball just sat in the back corner. Eugene's the one who had to dive into Matane and the Chronic. We're chameleons on the back ball, just trying to blend in.
That was a really good slow play by them.
No, you have 2 members front post. One of you has to go. You don't force the only man that's in a good position to leave it. Eugene forces it, 1-1. Vitality get a freebie. Exotic pitch off the ceiling. Zen's going to wait on it. How's the shot placement? He goes to dunk instead. Red by start point.
Yeah, all of the experience of Matane and a Chronic there didn't help them out. They were indecisive. They lacked the decisive decision making they've shown all day. That's all day. Breaks ground pitch on target. As the defender got bumped out of the way minutes ago. Start point. Do not look comfortable in defense at the moment. That's another shot on target. Eugene's done really well. You know, credit to him. Eugene's playing a great game here. Can start point actually get the lead back? It doesn't look like the game's going their way right now.
No, this is the first time we've really seen start point feel the pressure. It's like they know that they can win this. This is awkward. It's wide open. Exciting.
That's what I'm talking about.
Looking to pinch this game 6.
Eugen needs some help with defense right now. He's trying desperately. That wasn't the clear that he wanted. Low boost, awkward position, couldn't get it over the attacker. 40 seconds to go, and start point need a goal. They desperately need something. It's Vitality
throwing up and
play the cleanest rock
having diarrhea when you're tripping balls.
That's going to be all that they care about if they make semifinals.
You could actively see the point, 90 seconds left, where start point thought, hang on a minute, we can just win this outright, and now they're potentially going to lose 3-1. There's still time though, 20 seconds. Matane off the ceiling, has support, he's going to leave it. The shot has to be fantastic. Oh, double pre-jump. It's so Vitality. It's a double commit though from start point, and Zen walks it down the other end. 10 seconds left. That might have been the late chance, but Vitality have given up a lot of space in transition. 5 to go. Vitality want it down. Start point, can they create magic? Well, it's in the wrong hands right now. Off the side, and the ball hits the deck. Should have been game 7, I'll say it. Should have been game 7. Vitality, hang on.
Yeah, Vitality far from the cleanest performance from them. They do advance though, job done. And they will play in the semi-final later on today. They can still clinch the major with a tournament win, but they're going to need to step up if they're going to win this tournament. And, you know, I don't think they're going to win this tournament playing like this. They're not going to win this tournament with an isolated defender. We're ready to get bumped when you play KC. That's a death sentence. A start point. Wow, what a performance. I mean, early on, lots of mistakes. In defense in particular, they stopped. You know, they ironed out those kinks. Looked like the real deal. Unfortunately for them, it was defense. It was the lack of a challenge in particular in that first Vitality goal. I mean, Matane and Acronic, somebody's just got to go there. You've got to challenge for Eugen, who's in the net waiting for. Doesn't matter if you get outplayed, and they don't do it.
Doesn't matter who goes. Look at it. It does not matter who goes. They just need to force. Like now, there's no one in net. Eugen's already gone. And it's a massive mistake, but they played fantastic. Vitality will need to step up today if they want to move on, but we have plenty more action coming right up after this short break. Don't go anywhere.
Kcorp is going to be something to go against. Vitality won, as they should.
Sorry about that, Rick.
No worries. So I just muted. So what's next on the list? What is that? Is that pineapple on a pizza? I like that it's not even cut pineapples. It's an entire, it's a whole pineapple on top of a pizza. I wish I could connect in there. That's hilarious. I was looking from the distance. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, because you do the pick an emote from that's one of whom I saw, so I was like, oh hell yeah, a pineapple on pizza.
We should make more Craigasm emotes.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm gonna ask them to whoever created them. I'm gonna find a creator.
Dang, this dude went to India, and he was walking down the street, and he got bit by a cat and got rabies. He's like one of those like streamers.
Oh yeah, that like walks around with his phone.
Yeah. It shows him getting bit by a cat, and then he got rabies. That's why I won't go to third world countries.
Hey Rick.
Yeah.
I got you a double chug, buddy.
No way. Where is it?
No, I don't, but I can.
If you can, I'm cool with it.
Oh no, we'll see. I might save my points.
Dude, I don't know, man. So now it's ninjas in pajamas versus 100%.
Get them Nip.
I like Nip.
Me like Nip too.
Bugs Bunny nips the nips.
Yeah, harsh nips.
You ever seen that episode of Bugs Bunny?
No, I don't think so.
It's one of those old school World War II cartoons, like the propaganda ones, where Bugs Bunny's fighting the Japanese. They used to call them nips back in the day. It was like a racial slur. and it was called Bugs Bunny Nips the Nips.
Should be enough. Let's try one game of guess that rank and see how absolutely terrible.
More like guess that crank.
Are you watching this stream? You should watch some of these Rocket League clips and
yeah, they're wrong.
Outraged.
They're wrong.
Yeah.
They're not correct. I still can't believe that some of these actually say that they're plat. It's just not real. It's not real. All right,
what do you mean?
Like you got to guess the
like
rank.
The broad, yeah.
And like it'll show you a clip and you just guess the rank. And some of the clips we were like, oh, it's like GC or champ, and they're like bronze. And I'm like, there's just no way. There's no way. Half flip. That was the most flat half flip I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's flat. I feel like that's flat.
Definitely.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with gold.
What?
All right. 37% of people thought that was plat. So that's a close one. Thank you so much, Ryan, for the likes. I appreciate it. Let's see what number 2 is. Oh, he's in free play, and he's prepping the ball. Diamond? That was a really quick clip. Good, man. How's your day going?
It's kind of hard to tell from that one.
Yeah, it was just like an 8-second clip. I'll go diamond. Plat! That's actually so annoying. That's good, man. Yeah, we're just watching the grand finals of the RLCS right now and just doing the thing. Right now, we're just playing Guess That Rank.
Oh, yo, did you see that new Ginger EP dropped?
This is champ.
It's called Duel. It's pretty good on this.
This has to be champ. Nah, you know what?
Right.
Diamond.
No, I think diamond. Diamond or plat.
Because that ceiling read, the flip into the read, like that like gives diamond. Watch, it's gonna be GC2 or some stupid shit. All right, ready?
He tried to do the reset, but he missed it.
Champ. See, that's weird because I see diamonds hit that. So the fact that, like, I know it sounds weird, but when I think champ, I think Mash hitting that, but I think Mash hitting like a reset or a musty in that.
Yeah. But, I mean, to be fair, it looks like most people voted diamond.
Yeah, majority of them do, which blows my mind. Okay, let's do one more. 15 seconds. He got a good kickoff goal. He stole Hundo from the corner.
Look at everything right now, you know, for the season so far for you guys. You know, even looking back to Open 1 into now, the real question on people's, I guess, mind, or at least my mind, is, you know, you face off against KC, the other top dog.
Like, I feel like
it doesn't go so well.
Plat's not even close, but
I guess the journey for you guys in Open number 1.
I don't know. Because, like, you could do that almost at any rank, but just the way he stole Hundo and went up corner. Gold! There's no way! There's no way!
What?
There's no way! There's no way!
There's no way.
There's no way, bro.
You're not doing a fucking...
A corner pinch like that.
Yeah, no.
This is champ.
Because I'm gold.
This is GC.
Yeah.
That was good.
This is GC. Diamond?
Oh, what's up, Blaze? You want to hop out?
Say hi to the people on Spectrum.
Say hi to your worshippers.
Hello, Blaze. Dude, how? Oh, that pinch was way too good to be a champ or a diamond. That was a beautiful shot.
Oh, hi, there's a pupper. Hi, pupper. You too are in my room.
Gold.
I just got a whole zoo.
Gold.
you know, in
what's up, doggy?
a lot of
Where are we
Zen's
going?
influence was this a whole.
Oh my God, you were right.
How did this process
what's up,
go
Lucas?
together, and how did this team come together?
No gold is hitting that.
Yeah, I guess looking at the other two joining the team,
Revert.
My brother just got a cat.
Hold on and picked. Was it a decision for this,
kind of
or
cat
was
is
it maybe Vitality?
No, he was leaving work and it was under his car.
Okay.
His name is Benito
Comment
Mussolini.
c'était ton idée? Est-ce que Vitality a influencé la recrue de Exo et Monkey dans l'équipe?
He's so tiny. He's so cute. He's a little orange
déjà
guy.
pour commencer, j'ai toujours été très proche de Exo, qui est mon meilleur pote sur la scène, avec qui je joue depuis j'ai 13 ans, du coup c'était un rêve avec qui j'avais envie de jouer avec lui. Et l'idée de Monkey, bah j'avais toujours eu une idée de jouer avec lui.
I wish I understood French because they're probably going off right now.
Il est très fort, donc forcément t'as envie d'avoir ça dans son équipe. Et Cassio, bah, il a fait ses preuves, du coup, j'ai direct essayé de l'approcher quoi à la fin de la saison et après bah voilà.
He's getting a lot better. His eyes, like, if you saw that first picture, how his eyes looked, they were like all like kind of dark and shit, but now they're like really bright and blue.
I knew Exotic from a long time ago. We really wanted to play with each other. It was like kind of a dream to play with each other for a while.
And you can see his eyes in there.
And
versus like
about Monkey Moon, he's the goat of the game. It's been something I was thinking about that he could fit really well on the team. So far, I really love playing with everyone, and we all love each other. And I picked Kcorp because I think he did good last season, and I was a good fan of him as well. So
it made sense
to get that team.
Yeah, they're talking about Monkey Moon now and how like he's a goat, and like
paper,
last season he was really good and stuff like that.
And you guys as the top two Titans for the region, but of course there's been some speed bumps. I mean, you know, there was some losses.
Well, man, to be a two-time champion back-to-back is not easy. So, and he's a two-time world champ back-to-back, not a major, not a like a lower bracket. He's two-time world champion back-to-back.
Some of these
the best
lower-level teams to be able.
So he's going against the Twins. He's going against, you know, all regions, not just
Vous avez eu des soucis du coup dans votre parcours? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé contre peut-être les plus petites équipes et aussi les plus grosses sur des teams ou des games qu'on a pu drop durant la saison pour
Just that French, like their French is so fast.
Je pense contre les plus petites équipes, déjà c'est toujours un peu plus chiant parce qu'ils n'ont pas grand chose à perdre.
It's not hard when you just like do like one word at a time. When you try to like say a
surtout un peu de constance, je pense, entre les grosses équipes et les petites équipes. Du coup, on est souvent très surpris, je pense, de jouer des petites équipes qui vont faire un peu plus de trucs qu'on imagine. Quoi. Du coup, je pense que c'est surtout ça la grosse différence.
Against the weaker team, we have a little bit of trouble sometimes to gain the consistency we have against the bigger one. Transferring to those lower teams, they can surprise us as well sometimes. So we gotta work on that, and it's gonna go good when we do that.
That's true. Hey, well, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I just want to say thank you both for joining me. Congratulations on the win, and of course, good luck against Dignitas up next.
Okay, thank you. See ya. Bye bye.
Oh, they're playing Dignitas next. That's gonna be sick.
There's Vitality do follow on through, but of course, it definitely felt like the speed bump. Zen said it himself. You know, this they got to work on it. They got to make sure that if they're one of the top two, they have to be dominating and winning these matches. And I also forgot to look at who's on the desk. So someone give some insight on it.
What are you doing? You just chilling? Yesterday he got stuck in between the cage and the wall, so I gotta kind of keep an eye on it.
That goal though, oh my god! That too bad we don't have top place tomorrow.
What are you on, Don?
That exotic play here, and I think Gibbs is also
webcam
as well. Is it true?
Yep.
Oh, I'm here. Yeah.
Do you guys ever play Neopets?
I thought I was casting, but maybe I'm doing both. Yeah, that was a great series. Like, honestly, Vitality...
You know, that was a thing.
Vitality's inconsistent at times, but they showed that they are still one of the best teams in the world. Sure, they lost to a Ninjas in Pajamas, but they find ways to win. They find ways to make it back to the grand finals. Right now, they're in the top 4 spot. Basically, I would say virtually clinched the major spot
like
because of these 2 performances, but still more work to be done. That's what you expect out of World Champions.
Yeah, well, there it is. CJ, they
like a fighter ship.
Pull on through. You know, it's they definitely. Oh, is it just
Dragon Fable? It was like a website.
Team Vitality. I guess we want to see them do well against KC later on. And at this point, still having a couple speed bumps against a team like Starpoint, where you lose a series with so many goals, 5+ goals. It just that's a little insane, and it does shred a little bit, I guess, doubt on the squad here and there. We still expect to see them in the grand finals, but I think at the end of the day, it gives a lot of hope to some of these lower squads. Starpoint wasn't here probably to say we're going to win this, just to show that, hey, here's where our limits are, and we can start to take a couple shots off, a little bit of damage, and I love to see it. This entire squad definitely should be proud of their positioning today. Fortunately, they'll have to try again in the next Open. As you can tell by those numbers, Team Vitality did eliminate them out of this. Then Team Vitality moving on towards Dignitas, where Kcorp waiting on the other side. They'll have to be waiting for the next matchup. They're 100% and Ninjas in Pajamas. And I think we got everyone back in here now.
This is gonna be.
Are we back?
Yeah, craziest free game ever.
I thought I was right. I mean,
the study of wombology.
I was sure
Come on, SpongeBob.
But then just no one spoke. And of course, Gibbs, any
this
test
is grade 1 stuff
that he's back in, even though he's casting Johnny.
Yeah, they tried.
I didn't know Patrick has a 2-story house.
Tried to get me out here. He couldn't do it. We're back again.
I mean, technically, it's all.
Yeah, Johnny, we didn't get to hear from you. I mean, thoughts on the match? Obviously,
well, his rock's the house too.
So, like, having some of those blowout games.
No, it's not, because remember that one episode where you see the rock on the hinge?
I'm not too worried if they don't dominate per se.
It's always a ceiling.
He has 2 settings in his house, one sand and one isn't.
Looking as vulnerable as they do, I think they. We're leaving isolated defenders a lot, which maybe they can get away with against.
Because he has his parents come over in one episode, and
even against our point.
Well, they aren't his real parents.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're too dumb to know that they're his parents. They're not his parents.
Patrick show.
Yeah, no,
there's a Patrick show.
Yeah, there's a Patrick show.
It's definitely something they got to fix on and work on here. But
really,
you gotta see what games are coming up. Well, here you go. We got the schedule. Vitality's going to play a little bit later against Team Dignitas. But most importantly,
is he related to
more games to go, more best of 7s in the next matchup.
What if he was like Squidward's cousin, and that's why he lived next to Squidward, and why Squidward kind of put up with him?
Ninjas in Pajamas, I think CJ being the probably a unanimous favorite in this matchup. I mean, they've even been talked about by some of the top teams as that third best in the region.
That's why he never moved, is because he was like, well, they are technically my family.
Well, I mean, he did
Vitality
in the upper division with all the others.
Well, so far that Dignitas series, I don't know how much to read into that yesterday. That was just a funny series. I mean, we saw 300 own goals. I thought I was watching OCE for a second. I think we can agree that probably was 2 teams not really playing their normal style, but it worked for Dignitas. They bounced back though to NIP. It's a new day, single elimination now, and they should be the favorites here against 100%.
Where all the houses look the same.
My favorite thing about
5 feet between you and your neighbors.
Not even just their play, Johnny's, but honestly the team attitude.
Literally
Every single time we look at them, they seem to be having an absolute blast.
Yeah, even when it's Itachi's own goal.
I need at least
for a reason. You just saw both of them turning in to have a laugh along about that. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I need at least
yeah, we did have Itachi's camera on for that. But unfortunately, I would love to see his own personal reaction. Well, I will say coming into this match, I was much more confident in Vitality beating Starpoint than I am.
It's a Sherpa blanket that she'll bite it and start making biscuits.
Present a greater threat to NIP.
But like if anything else happens, like NIP someone knocks on the door or something, someone opens the door, she stops instantly.
Yeah, they beat Vitality in the group stage, but I do think the playoffs
That's because she's reverting back to her kitty days.
That loss yesterday.
I like the transfer of energy.
100% are
I like
really
when like you pet a cat to the point where you transfer energy into them and then they just start running.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like I think it was two of our top plays even.
The transfer of energy.
We're from that squad.
Benito, he's going through this phase where he's teething right now.
Oh yeah.
they're trying to teach him not to like bite everything, you know.
On offense,
but as soon as you like go to pet him, he's instantly like on his back, like trying to like.
Yeah, and I think that the closer the series
is, so adorable. But you know, like when he gets older, it's gonna be
the way that
Nas and Itachi are playing fucking rock paper scissors right now instead of practicing
6 times, and they've won every single game 5 apart from
those razor chairs are dirty.
Which was a seeding match. So
the Fila Ninjas in Pajamas outfit with the Red Bull sponsor.
They look
Rocket League just released that they allowed gaming, or not gaming, beverage companies to sponsor Rocket League now. So like literally Mountain Dew, G Fuel, Red Bull, all of them can now sponsor Rocket League.
Let us know if you think. Do you believe that 100% has a chance? We do not.
But they could have it.
We do have to still, I think, believe in the Ninjas in Pajamas.
There was a Red Bull team, but there wasn't a Red Bull sponsor. Like there wasn't a direct Red Bull sponsor.
Can we?
I wonder why they would do that. Well, I guess you said it wasn't allowed.
So can we give
they didn't allow like a beverage sponsor, but now they can. So now like they have Red Bull drinks on their table when they're playing and shit like that.
Point, so unlucky on that one, but it's his fault. So chat, what should we give somebody 100%, or do we?
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create our own Rocket League team. We're gonna win the championship. But our sponsor is gonna be
the only person with a correct prediction though.
And the Simpsons game from 2000.
Absolutely brutal. 62% in favor of Ninjas Pajamas, guys. I think.
Holy!
I think you're probably going to be right on that one.
62% in favor of Ninjas in Pajamas.
Upset and usurp all of us when it comes to this, but Ninjas in Pajamas.
I'll throw 600
again,
on Ninjas.
They're here to defend as we head into this best of 7. It's really up to 100% to show us something good. And
I'm officially broken channel points.
Top 4 spots
Ninjas in Pajamas time. Let's go.
Plays. We'll see if they can do it again against a solid squad. Europe's #3 Ninjas in Pajamas.
What's up with all these girl wrestlers nowadays?
Estimate 100% at your peril, because that is exactly what Demons did in Open #1. And
Ninjas
in the
flannels.
first game brought to you by Progressive. Let's wonder if Ninjas in Pajamas will make the same mistake.
And Ninjas in Pajamas, they were favorites yesterday, and they fell, and that was after taking down Vitality back on Friday. So they're going to have to bounce back through this lower bracket, but this one means a ton, because right now, in the points, it's a 3-way tie. Dignitas 100% and Ninjas in Pajamas. Whoever wins this will be
that fake kickoff. Those fake kickoffs are getting so good. Oh, what a fake by Nas.
As well, so and keen eye on this one. We'll be facing Team Vitality, who struggled earlier on a little bit.
I think if you're playing in these big events, you should have a webcam on. I've noticed that a good amount of teams that are just starting out do not have webcams on.
This one, 100% the underdogs, reminding us in the first 20 seconds how they've got to this point twice in a row.
Oh, that camo's sick. Don, my the drops are on and they're working because I got mine yesterday.
Showing up and playing phenomenal Rocket League. So it seems like they have a new carry every time they play. While on the other side for Ninjas, they're known for their offensive capabilities. They're doing it again. #2 offense in the tournament.
When you have a different player that can be the carry each time. When you know
what a hit by
Acro.
Acro.
That you can turn to. Ninjas in Pajamas, meanwhile, they've been running pretty well. They've been doing good. They've been up there.
Acro and Rezi don't have
the powerhouse for this team.
What about? Oh yeah, none of them have
mechanical players, but really the difference maker so far for them has been the Moroccan Nas, one of their 2 Moroccans.
Oh yeah,
fantastic player.
Yeah, the Moroccans are no joke.
Not many other players would even think of. Here is Oski. He gets it towards
Itachi.
Itachi can't quite get it on target.
Yeah, speaking of Nas, he was #2 in goals per game in Open #1. He was the top player that was on a topping team.
Nas is no joke. He actually is one of like the highest salt mine players. The 1v1 series, he's won like twice in a row, even against Zen, Itachi, against his teammates. The dude's no joke. Oh!
Acro is almost taken out by Itachi. 100% of the better of the opening minute or so, but since then, Ninjas in Pajamas have been swarming their opposition.
I don't know how they can predict a shot, like get their shot. Oh! How they can predict a shot and go for the bump at the same time. Like they'll be doing like a ceiling reset musty into a demo. And I'm just like, okay.
Pretty comfortably, and Ninjas, they get the ball right back out of their half, just trying to
what a
contain
dodge.
Looks alert so far in this game. Plenty of good touches, always tends to have 80+ boost whenever the ball falls to him, so keep an eye on the player there. Nas goes up against Rezi. Rezi gets the boost and something on the ball, but Oski's coming in. Does he have a player to his right? He does. It's Itachi. The challenge goes to Itachi eventually. Not quite the way Oski wanted it to come, but Ninja the Pajamas will keep this attack going. That glowing light at the end of the tunnel.
That Lewis B is no joke too. That kid has been going in lately.
Get through 100% here. Oski made it happen. Luis B's back, and Luis B just about gets the save by the post.
I like the pinch off the post.
Donnie should change his name to Baldo and just become the best Rocket League player of all time.
To follow up on for Ninjas, so it made their midfielder play a little bit more
backfield. Just started, he starts beating Zen NA's back on the charts because of Don.
They're doing a good job trying to limit
Baldo and Lambden.
And there's not been too many opportunities for Ninjas so far.
Oski on attack and Luis P on defense that are the players that have certainly jumped out to me as Oski has a the ceiling. Acro's there on the goal line.
Oski almost has got something dirty done.
Still no goal to show
oh, and Nas! That was nasty! Oh!
So easy.
And this is the
he did that so casually too, like he was like, "Oh, I'll use it now." Yeah, Miku.
A
little bit before he thought he was going to, so Ninjas and Pajamas
that's
secured that first goal after all that offensive pressure.
To the good, 100% so far.
I want you to be mine again, baby.
Sakura misses that one. Rezi has to jump in front of two Ninjas and Pajamas players. Oski up against Acro.
Bro's been irrelevant for a hot minute.
He is the player you'd expect.
Dude, let's bring him back. Did you see that video? He was making $100,000 a day in his prime.
Damn.
But this is going to be a problem.
He said he knew he was falling off when he started making 40 to 50,000 a day. He's like, that's when I knew I had to be ready.
The offensive side going for the corner boost on the offensive side. They're the #1 team.
Imagine that's a bad day for you. Oh, I only got 50,000 today.
It's just constantly getting shot up to that.
Like, what the fuck?
30 boost. That's an Itachi in the center. Itachi to the side. Versus Nas. Akron gets it.
Bro, if I was making 100K a day, yeah,
a day.
Nas is chasing the goalkeeper. Oski tries to lay his flick, isn't quite able to.
That's
Itachi keeps it going. He decides to speed the game up. The metronome gets involved. Oski, that's a good. Hey.
Why can't America get out of debt? Well, this dude can sing.
Nicely rather than me.
Right, well, I mean, someone's got to pay him 100K a day, so
that's fine, but
you just have to starve, sorry.
Minute left, not a lot of offense to show for so far. They got to get something going here.
Shots, not enough star power so far for 100%. One shot between the three of them. And that's exactly what Ninja and Pajamas want to make happen, especially after a disappointing result yesterday against Dignitas. 15 left. This could be a great start to the series for them. Rezi gets it forward, they're back to the orange half.
I miss when Rocket League had trading.
To do something with it, but Akron nips it underneath. Oski clears.
Such a good time to be alive.
Yeah, for real.
Ain't nothing like it.
A lot of my money.
The game, and Ninja and Pajamas do take the first.
That's a perfectly clean game by Ninjas. They just kept the ball.
Like, you could literally go in a game with someone, beat them, and be like, trade? And then you guys would just go in a lobby, and then you guys would... He literally could give you one set of tires. You can give him one set of tires, and he could give you half his inventory if you wanted to.
100% defense and avoiding those rebounds being brought out.
You didn't even have to scam, so people would just give away rare-ass goal explosions.
They just could not get the ball moving.
Them goal explosions you'll never, ever see in the store again.
Because Ninjas and Pajamas...
Like the nuke one, I rarely see the nuke one. Rarely. The original nuke that drops and it makes your screen flashbang white. Like I haven't seen that one in so long.
Taking away boost from the opponent's field. So if 100% can finally get on the offensive side, take away some of that boost, Ninjas and Pajamas loves to use boost, so they'll get more uncomfortable, have some more chances there. But you can't take away the corner boost on the offensive side if you're never on offense. So 100%'s got to figure that out.
In the first game to Ninja and Pajamas, so
I officially start 2025 today. January was just a vibe check.
With how that first one went, especially as they are no longer rookies to this stage of the competition. You know, they've been here, they've been in the best of sevens, they've been
2025 ain't my year. It's like January 2nd.
So we'll see if they can step it up. Going on to Forbidden Temple, but Ninja and Pajamas, that is certainly the cleanest they've looked since Friday. They looked nowhere near in control in their game yesterday against Dignitas.
Yeah, super clean by them, and that's exactly how they want to play. They don't really care about the goals at that point, because if there's no scoring chances against you, you're okay. They would rather, like, at least two, right? Have a 2-goal buffer, but they'll take those games every single time.
control of the ball, and that is exactly what 100% need if they're to get themselves into this series. We know there can be swings in a large best of 7. Into the Pajamas, plenty of experience in that regard. Resi though, he's on the ball now, and that beautiful fender. Look at that, there's a little carrot on it somewhere. Love that. Good to see that. That's a fun little one. And Luis P has the ball. I think Luis P looking most likely for 100% so far.
So you know what I would love to see, like on a card decal, is like it changed colors when you're on the opposite side of the field. Like,
what was the name of the new
Yeah, so when you're on the offense, it slowly transitions to blue. That'd be nice on Resi, because right now it'd be just one color. So you play defense so much, but he would like to change colors. But here we go, 100%.
The one that flashes your screen.
Oh no, I'm talking
about
it's an old one that I haven't seen in the store anymore.
He's going to air dribble this out.
It's like a nuke
across the
dropping.
entire field, off the backboard, into the shot by
Itachi with an insane goal.
You don't want to give up that much space in the
Absolutely insane goal by Itachi.
By the ceiling. Perfect flip reset. Luis cannot challenge an Itachi.
I love those corner slots. There's nothing better than that.
From Nas there, and
Anodized doing Dragon's Down. That's what Itachi's using.
Can't complain at all. 1 goal to the good.
You know Martin gets
58
ours.
seconds in. Itachi, a couple of touches again. Almost gets a second from the kickoff. Nas is following it up.
Martin, they're like one of the oldest.
Stares down large Oscar.
They're like really good.
Oscar, the last man in defense, had to breach up there.
3 million
Pretty well with it, so 100% have responded well to going down 1 goal. It's difficult when you go down a game and then down a goal early in the second.
I bet you
get a little bit tricky. Very possible to start feeling sorry for yourselves. We've not done that so far, and you can see from that position, not over-committing, not forcing the third man forward too much.
Oh, Itachi.
Which we'd like to see, but they have been bypassed there in the centre gives.
Yeah, this is a better game for 100% though. That was a great scoring opportunity. Like Akro just
ballsy
threw it a bit
from
high
Oski.
on the
He was third man.
But 100% are getting the opportunities now. Here's another pass out to Resi, and Akro's just going to hover around midfield, try and take this up, get the boost. No, the boost is not there, so he's on 0.
Yo, what's up, football edits?
Twice he went back over it again tactically, and once again it hadn't spawned, and then it spawned just after he had, which was
oh my god.
I saw a clip of it happening to Oski
grand
the other
finals
day
are
where
gonna
he was
be
laying on top of it, and then he left, and then there it was. Anyway,
oh, he was about to pull his Zen.
Akro this time does steal the boost, as you identified gives such a key tactic for 100%, and maybe Ninja the Pajamas overcommitted here. Oski's trying back to get the ball, he just about manages it. But just a warning sign, 100% can clear well from their own half.
Yeah, that clear was
gotta
insane.
Watch out for those pinches, but they do get back in time. Nice comp save, turned it into a pass to allow Ninjas to, again, get back onto the blue side of the field.
Pass it right to
See
Nas.
if they contain it here.
I think Resi was there to fight
take
that.
Control. He's going to go over Itachi. Itachi going for the bump. No, he's just going for the ball, and Resi finds a way past him. No good pass yet, but Luis, now he's got open space.
Good bump.
He gets bumped as well. So a lot of physical play in the air by Ninjas right now.
Always have a man following the first
but Oski's there.
Lining up well. It means they can
oh my god! Oh my god!
Clean as you like, 2-0.
Wow.
Oski out of nowhere, just a big clearance. He gets the boost. The race forward goes to Oski, and the shot does as well. Hats off to him. Great redirect shot there.
One of my fave players was Zen for the longest.
Ninja the Pajamas this time show them how it's done.
Yeah, Itachi's using the gold, the anodized one, and he's using the black on black.
He goes to the ceiling, almost gets the second one. Oski could make it 3.
Zen is one of them. I really like Monkey Moon and Itachi.
Dangerous times for 100%.
Vatira. They're all beasts, dude. And then Nas. Nas has the Miku.
Cannot do anything about that, and that's Nas, one of the best 1v1 players in the world. When he's got a chance for an aerial bump, you know he's going to take it. He does so here. Resi cannot do anything about this.
Love the aerial bump.
This game is
Such a
getting
good
away
play.
from 100%.
I want you to be
Nas had
mine.
one idea in mind. And whichever path Resi took, you got the feeling that Nas was going to block
what a
it.
clear.
That's exactly what happened. Nas is called off the ball by Itachi.
That was almost a really bad play.
Up against Resi. Oski, the last man back, almost
We're at 1,000
likes
likes on TikTok. Thank you so much.
Luis
Appreciate it.
In the end, gets it towards Akro. And Itachi beating him, and I'd say, Gibbs, that 9 times out of 10 right now.
Damn, Akro, it's an insane shot
attempt. Getting to the ball first, beating them for pace.
Yeah, this kind of looks like if you're doing a power
Oski's 100% clipping
it.
Oh, dude, Khalir's? Oh, yeah. You're talking about Team Falcons. I love the Twins, bro. The Twins are awesome. The Twins and TRK. They're one of the best players in their division.
1 minute left, so Ninja the Pajamas can take their time. They can keep
I actually really do like Team Falcons.
Force anything. You can see here Itachi coming in from the deep.
I watched them absolutely decimate a couple of tournaments ago.
Next in line, Oski goes to the ceiling.
I love how much of a bully Nip is.
Yeah, they bump hard.
A great job
yeah, they do.
In blue territory, but when 100% do come forward, they look fairly dangerous. Now to make a quick save at the far post. And should be able to recover again. Once more, 100% so near and yet so far.
Yeah, Team Falcons is fire.
Yeah, the problem is 100% when they have these 2v1 opportunities, they're trying for those bump plays, but they're just a little bit too slow. So another man has a chance to get back and make a save right here. Great challenge. Could have turned into a goal. It does not. Just thrown wide by 100%, but time is running out. 3 goals, 15 on the clock. This game's done.
It might be the tactical timeout.
What is it, Roas?
After this one.
Yeah, Roas.
First game they were relatively close.
Roas
is
a pretty good dude
on
Team Falcons.
Once that trickling goal line effort from them in their own half didn't go in, after that they've had pretty much
I like TRK
against Ninja in Pajamas. They've come forward with some solo plays like this one, but never really had the next man there to follow up.
Yeah, watching them play at Worlds.
Dude, they're no joke, bro. See, look at Nas with the Red Bull. You know them Red Bulls free too.
But I feel like they just haven't had any scoring opportunities. They had a couple like in this game for sure, but by that point it's already 3 goals for Ninjas. And we always talk about that Ninjas offense is so incredibly good. I think yesterday kind of showed like some weirdness by them. Their offense wasn't great against Dignitas. They only put up 3 goals or more.
Yep, there it is.
Unusual for Ninjas in Pajamas, but when you're playing against 100%, you expect to have more opportunities, and Ninjas is taking care of business right now.
Yeah, dude. When they played in Worlds,
like
they were
they had 1 shot.
They were probably in their best form. Their
perfect
form. It was perfect.
Yeah, I think that Nip will be pleasantly surprised how easy this is going so far. I think they would have prepared themselves as 100% tactical timeout. I think Nip would have prepared themselves for a real Yeah, they'd see themselves as favourites. They'd be confident in taking this one.
Super Wow, Sham Wow, and Mega Wow.
Damaged along the way. Attack more than you see there from Oski. He's like, oh, this is.
And you can't forget about
Shazam.
Shazam.
Unexpected, really. Shazam background is the same. Am I right in thinking we get to have a 100% goal as well? So over 2 games, that's
Zen's always toxic, bro. If you ever want to see one of the most toxic players ever, his name's Moxie.
Because again,
that dude is so toxic.
Spot in terms of EU ranking points.
What happened, my dude?
And that includes Dignitas having 2 more points in this event. So Ninjas has a chance to take out 100% and pass them and pass Dignitas, but also gain more points throughout this event.
We know that's what I love. When sometimes the toxicity can be really helpful because it'll get in their head. But when the team's already doing better, then you just look like an ass.
An extra 60 seconds, which will take away their momentum. But they'll be wily enough to get it back, I'm sure, and know what to do. And what I'd say about Ninja in Pajamas is
the exotic goal
talking about how
and
100%
the Oski goal.
You know,
bro, I'm like in a game with the top 250. Like, it's intense.
Haven't really had a carry across these 2 games.
This is my first game.
Made some lovely touches.
On Rocket?
All 3 are involved. All 3 are looking pretty smooth at the moment.
What's his tag?
And that usually happens when you have one of these
feels like these guys are
like Nass is a guy
crazy.
that normally wind up with the last touch and score a lot of these goals.
When I play with Drew and Quick,
it's a 3-headed monster over there.
The RLCS tags I've never seen before.
They know what they need to do. It turns into at times they'll go to the
not RNG champ, not basketball SSL,
but then we see Oski just coming out of nowhere going
RLCS
X
contender,
great wild card
or it'll be
opportunities when no one expects
regional
champ
contender.
Typically on this roster,
and it's just like I'm like, oh, these dudes are demons, bro. These dudes are literally playing the best.
He uses the most boost. I think a lot of that.
And we rarely see those tags when we play cash, but dude, whenever I play with Drew and Quick, bro, I see those tags and I'm just like, oh, damn, I'm about to have to try really hard.
He's actually trying to keep up with the pace or bring the pace even higher.
His name is Unknown Cloak,
100%.
And my other dude's name is Sick Larry.
Their tops don't look like pajamas.
Better than Evil Larry.
That's fair. The little hats with like the bobble at the end, old school
pajamas.
I don't know.
Do they sell pajamas?
Depending on the use of sick, like are you sick minded, like ill, or
maybe their merch team should get on that immediately.
A murderer?
They just said the realest thing ever.
100%. This is not
they said, do ninjas and pajamas even sell pajamas?
Quick fire matchup against Dignitas.
That is so real. Do they? Because I might invest.
I feel like this is the team that need a moment. I don't know what that moment is. Maybe it's a huge demo on the goal line. Maybe it's a mistake from Ninjas in Pajamas. Maybe it's a double flip reset or something. But they certainly need something to get themselves going. I hope they get it. I hope that we have ourselves a series here, because as it stands, we're sort of trickling towards a 4-0, 4-1 nip.
Yeah, it feels like they have to find a way to get Ninjas like uncomfortable. That kind of is what happened when they played Dignitas. It was a weird series. Some own goals happened.
Yeah, getting uncomfortable
Ninjas just
and
got
stuff
uncomfortable. And when they get uncomfortable, they can give up some freebies.
Those awkward goals.
So 100%, they tried for that in Game 2 a bit. In the 2v1 spots, that they would go for the demo plays. But just a little bit too slow, probably because they didn't have a lot of boosts because they've been on defense for so long. But they either have to do that or finally get offensive pressure and take away the boost of Ninjas to make that chaotic. And we'll begin here with a fake kickoff. Let's see if that amounts to anything. The free jump, Luis!
Damn!
The shot! And that is how you open after a timeout.
Your reaction just went well with the goal they just made.
Wow, I didn't expect that to be made. But wow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Mega
that's
wow.
For sure. That is exactly what you need if you're 100%, to just wake up and get into this match. Resi now off the kickoff, has no boost, gets beat out by Oski. But Ninjas, they want to counter back as soon as possible, because you know now that the momentum is going to be going to 100% a bit, and they're going to start feeling a little better. So you can quiet them back down by a goal back immediately.
Oh, shit.
Is knowing Nip's personalities, they
are get me out of this lobby, dog.
Force. They're not going to like that. Their egos would have been, you know, dented by conceding a goal like that, by conceding a play. So, if 100% can make the most of Ninjas in Pajamas overcommitting, this could be a real chance for them here in game number 3, and they've played well so far up to this point.
There it is.
And that's exactly what's happened.
They're getting their
flat-footed defense for Ninjas. They had no boost on the goal line. I believe it was Itachi just waiting in net. Can't do anything about this. Acro with a great shot. Luis, a great midfield pass. And here we go. 100% making it a series.
3 pages of this. You know, that was page 43 of the playbook. I want to see 1 to 42, see what's in there. Because 100%, they're right in their own destiny so far in this game. Acro's coming in, gets it to the corner. Luis P behind him. The third goal could really just step on the ambitions of Ninjas in Pajamas, who are going to come forward with force. Oski, no boost again. You were talking about boost, Gibbs. Ninjas in Pajamas haven't had much in this third game either. It's been all 100%.
So the one number that I didn't tell you, the average in tank for Ninjas in Pajamas, dead last of every European team throughout this tournament. They don't hold boost in their tanks.
There we go.
Doesn't matter here, because Itachi will get the goal with Oski with the pass off the back wall. So sometimes it doesn't matter. They like to use their boost, and they use it very, very quickly. Right here, perfect plan worked out, but that's where you want to make them uncomfortable for 100%. Get them on those low boost situations on defense, and you could possibly capitalize. But Ninjas is not going to go down without a fight.
Reset from the kick.
Oh, nice.
Huge save on Nas. He was going for the double flip reset, I think. Nas is hoping this one goes. From the kickoff. All of this happened because of a fake kickoff from Nick.
Donnie, did you see Speed get absolutely decimated at the WWE?
No, I didn't watch it, but Junior Num told me.
Dude, he went up on stage and like did the Sui, like a Ronaldo Sui, and then gets speared right after he does it. Like, I'm talking like 270-pound man spearing Speed. And Speed had to like get off the stage and leave because he was injured. Yeah, like wrestling might be scripted, or they might like they're on the fly when they're really doing it, but they already know the outcome. But dude, those hits are real, bro. Those hits, like those jumping off the rope and smacking each other, those are real. And Speed's face, bro. He was like, damn, that hurt.
Yeah, when you have one mistake, it's
I guess he got like a rough burn or something. It was pink on his back.
Dude, he got wrecked, bro. He got wrecked. He literally gets on stage, does like a celebration pose, and then just gets speared.
Early mojo in this one.
Bad, bro.
Luis P loses that one to Oski, gets the flip reset towards Acro. Itachi's there, smushes it to the side. Is anybody in the center for him? Oski's got 100 boost, so Itachi can do his best to get that ball as far as Oski if he can, which is what happens.
Those wave dashes off the wall are
beginning to work their way up the field. They've currently got 2 100% players in their own corner. This one's very even, Gibbs. It's tough to say where the next goal's going to come from.
Yeah, it seems like 100% slow playing this out actually works out pretty effectively. They demoed Nas on the midfield defense, and 100% do get it out, but they just don't get a lot from it. But Acro, big challenge there, win, and Luis hunting
they didn't want to forfeit, but we still won.
Cannot get it, and Ninjas get out.
Good bump.
Rezi bumps away Oski as well, and he still
oh my gosh,
so Rezi doing so much work despite being 30
I'm gonna
yards
try
away from
some
the ball
split shots. No day.
Race with Rezi,
yeah,
who
that's
steals
gonna be
more
nuts.
boost, and Instant Pajamas, they'll be pretty low as they push forward this time. 100% of a real chance to get out, especially with Rezi doing even more. It's the Rezi show at the moment. Can he finish over shot? No, he can't. He goes pass.
That was an open goal.
Tracked him, and the chance goes begging.
There's literally no one there at all that has to be communicated to take the shot. Rezi had a chance. It might not have gone in. There was a defender, but you gotta at least try, and instead he just throws it away. Unfortunate mistake by 100%.
From Itachi.
Ooh, peace game. Ooh, peace game. Ooh, peace game.
Yeah, like as soon as they get boost, they burn it.
Who certainly has got bull chase mode engaged.
They're talking about how they don't hold boost.
Like,
statistically, they don't. As soon as they get under, they're burning
around like a mosquito.
And that's I can
try and take out Oski here. As you know, instead he goes back, tracking Nas all the way. Who's in the sky? Goes to the flip reset, blocked by Luis P. 45 seconds left now. 100% desperate for this third goal. Rezi, wow. There's a flip reset off the ceiling. Keeps going
Nobody's
again.
playing split shots.
Can't quite do it. Rezi
no one's playing split shots.
Rezi, the most important player for 100%, but it could be his teammates that combine for the goal until Oski makes that touch.
Regular split shots.
And now Rezi is alone on defense, has to read this well off the backboard.
Definitely.
He does so, has 100 boost, will carry this back out yet again. Two great clears by Rezi.
Oh my.
Back-to-back series.
Oh my god, what a play.
Turn against Luis B, who's swatted aside by Oski. Acro
These
comes
reads
in.
are
Rezi's
insane,
there. Luis B actually was there on the goal line. Tachi can get the ball and choose what he wants to do with it. His cut's a little bit heavy, so his flip reset takes him sideways.
Oh, he
bumped. Acro to the side. Overtime is approaching unless Oski can break 100% hearts. Not this time. It's overtime.
Here we go.
And we always say it, but it's a must-win for 100%. You don't want to go down 3-0, especially against Ninjas in Pajamas, so they're going to have to send everything. No kickoff here for either team, but Oski's got some space. Itachi with the follow-up shot. Rezi, big save. Oski pass? No, he does nothing with it, just trying to hold it in the corner. And 100% might get away with this. It's a little awkward, though, in front of the nets, but Rezi does get the clear.
Oski should have just let that one trickle towards Nas.
Oski almost had it.
Itachi, if not much boost, follows it up. Nas behind him. Itachi bumped away. Rezi's touch is unideal. Nas has a chance to go solo. He goes to the backboard. Puts this one down. Is anyone going to be there reading it?
They're getting shot after shot right now.
As far as the Pajamas are concerned. And Oski has to leave that one. So you're right, Gibbs. 100% definitely did survive that moment. Can they do more than survive here? Luis P on the backboard has to try and get past Itachi. Can't quite do it. And Nas should slow the play down here.
And 100% tried to make something out of nothing there. Looks like they might have an offensive chance that gets thrown away here, but there was basically a line change by Ninjas. They all had 100 boosts, but 100% kept it on the orange half for longer than I assumed. Here's
there
a
it is.
Play, and it works out. Luis P closing it out. Acro just down the corner of the field. Itachi a little bit flat-footed at first, cannot make the challenge. Acro going for the bump.
Wow, what a shot.
Make a save. It does not matter. 100% right back in the series.
Goal in their tournament so far. They really needed that one. But of course, have still been alive in a best of 7. And it's Luis P. For all that we talked about Rezi. Rezi was actually their bottom scorer, going for bumps and boost steals. It was Acro and Luis P. that were getting much more on the ball. As you can see there, 719 points against Nip. And Luis P. is the player that we said yesterday was getting involved in the best plays. If he comes online and really warms up, 100% room of a chance here.
But you got to credit Rezi at least with a lot of the defensive clears where he'll go up the wall and just go for the flip resets to just get it out of their half. This game, a lot better. They had 8 chances on nets, while Ninjas in Pajamas, they still had more. They had 11, but 100% doesn't have to win that battle.
My teammate's name is Eugene.
Enough tries at it, and
Eugene Krebs.
But I really
Y-U-J-I.
The overtime sequence.
Y-U-J-I Krebs.
We saw Ninjas in Pajamas. They kind of went for a line change, and
look
they
at them,
all
they look
devastated
now.
But 100% did not have a lot of boost there, but were able to control it on the orange half. And after that, it was just a little bit of back and forth before that last opportunity.
That was a good game.
So 100% doing a good job when it matters most in overtime, clutching it out. They are known to be an overtime team. They played a ton of overtimes throughout these first 2 opens, so they are used to it. So now, it's a 2-1 series, and if 100% wins this one, do we get a timeout by Ninja?
Yeah, I expect that we would. But we can only wonder, and maybe we'll find out in 5 minutes' time, as the Ninja Pajamas try and reassert their dominance against a 100% team that managed to just about fall over the finish line in game number 3. Luis P, after that MVP performance, takes a touch in the air. Oski steals the boost, so Oski has plenty in reserves in which to launch an attack. Nas follows up. Oski's just waiting to get involved. But that ball's going to go over his head. Even a large Oscar isn't able to get... not quite large enough.
And Oski full boost as well. Just an unfortunate pinch. Great job again by Rezi off that back wall. Going for the challenges. And Oski cannot catch up to it. 100% take the first goal.
Really relying on Rezi at the moment to get their game going. He is the flow master for them. And Ninja in Pajamas, they need to be able to deal with him a little bit better. Every time they try and go for a touch, Rezi is there. Now this time it's Luis P via Rezi's touch. That has a chance. Oski takes out Rezi. Acro in the air. Can't do anything.
Oh my gosh.
Brilliant assist.
Classic Ninja right here. Nas has the ball. You know he's going to do some work. So Oski's like, I'll demo one out for you, but I'll hang around for the pass as well. Nas is the best offensive player right now in Europe. It feels like through the numbers, through the first two opens, he shows it there.
Falls to Rezi. Acro's already up from Luis.
Here we go.
Might be able to do it again. Acro shoots.
Oh my gosh, they are back and forth in right now.
It was the same play again. Luis going up, the pre-jump by Acro off the ceiling. Oski tries to meet it. He cannot do it.
Oh my, they are going back and forth like crazy.
Page 43 is do it again, but even cleaner. That's what you were missing, Gibbs. There were subtle differences between the two.
That's why you're a professional caster and I'm not. That's why.
Yeah, key differences, my friend. Here comes that Rezi. Can't quite do it. Nas is there underneath Rezi. But Rezi gets it away from him. Rezi tries to fake out Itachi. Itachi ain't gonna fall for that one.
Nice.
So Oski can boom away. 100%. Their tails are up. Their belief is here. Acro leaves it for Rezi. Rezi tries to pump out. Oski can't quite do it.
Good read. Come on, Itachi.
Can try and take control for Ninjas in Pajamas. Nas in the center. Does he go for the flip reset? He does. Here is Nas. The backboard surely gets this double. But
oh no.
Quickly, Acro gonna get the counter attack. This is a real chance for 100%. Nip is stretched, but Nas slows things down towards Oski.
Super dangerous.
They are stealing boosts like crazy.
Just had to guess where that ball was going to be. It almost worked. Doesn't. Turns out flip reset pass by 100%. Luis P there.
What up, Ryan?
Again, off the walls. Just a monster with these flip resets. Gets another great infield pass.
You are seeing why this is an EU semi-final team. The passing plays fluid, soft as butter, is beautiful from 100%. And the finish was clean as well. This time a standard kickoff goes as far as Acro. If I'm 100% right now, Gibbs, I'm thinking get Rezi the ball. He is the player that is standing up and looking like their star.
Yeah, when he's got boost in space, he's making plays happen. Here's another one off the back wall. Luis throws it up high because Oski had the block red. But Ninjas will get it out. Oski off the back wall with one boost. Can't do much. Tries to throw it out to Itachi. Nas will take over. He's got plenty of space. Oh, does not actually. Acro from off screen just comes out of nowhere and blocks him out.
First time that 100% have had a 2-goal advantage, so a little bit of daylight. Play of some freedom here as Acro loses that hugely to Oski. Can Oski get this one into the center for a pass? Not quite. Instead, he has to try and steal the boost. I don't even think he's got that.
Pass.
Luis P gets the 100. Itachi and Oski were going for it. Luis P uses that 100 to almost get an assist, but it's the tiny moments right now going for 100% as Oski tries to change that with an edgeable bump. Can't even get it. And then he's demoed. 100% and Luis. It's
Season 14 Grand Champ.
Way suddenly.
Ouch.
Luis P just one little dribble move after the demo. Nas is caught flat-footed.
Sure just play like it.
Luis puts it home. Oski can't read it off the demo.
I mean, they only won by one.
And 100% looked like a brand new team after that timeout. I believe it's what Coach Noah. So you got to give some credit there. They have figured this out quickly.
A huge fake.
He left.
You're a season 14 Grand Champ, Don?
No, that was his
some fun out there. I think the fun had gone from their game in the first couple. Maybe that's what Noah said. Just enjoy yourselves. Really show what you can do.
Dude, they are stomping them now.
Really put your games
if I was a Grand Champ, I don't think we'd lose.
Acro, just a great challenge. So
we would just a sweaty people.
Zero boost, just got to guess. Yeah. And Luis P, great read off the crossbar, 100%. Running away with game 4, and there has to be a timeout, right? There has to be, like, after a blowout, losing 2 games in a row. I feel like Ninjas has to do it.
They might even be talking now about the rest of this series, about the future of this game. There's still 2 minutes, so 4 goals is possible. Maybe they'll give it 30 more seconds before they start to relax their
really game plan
a little bit and start to, stop the shoulders and go, right, okay, go next in our minds. and see if
now there is
he stole his teammate's boost. He would have let his teammate touch it, go up the wall, take boost. Might have been a different outcome.
To wait on it for one more game, there is that option.
Or like different.
I still doubt it. But I still think they are going to have to sit down for an extra minute.
I've never considered that. I've never considered it. Say you're 6-0 down, a game has gone horrifically. You got 2 minutes left. You say, look, as you say, treat this as a tactical timeout, and then we still have it in the chamber.
I'm still watching
a little bit.
Because the other team, they're going to be thinking, oh, we can score 8, we can score 9. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're going to be still locked into an extent.
Yeah, but Cole, like in my career,
I said I will
winner. So here we go, it's a shot. So
there we go. Yeah, I'm still watching these tourneys. There's 2 more games. So
Ninjas and
Pajamas, 7, best of 7.
Still alive technically. We've seen them come back in open number 1 from a 3-goal deficit.
And if they can come back, it's 5-2. If they could somehow come back, I would actually be mind blown.
Back to your point, Cole. Like I was a born winner, so I never had to worry about that. Like I never got blown out. So I'm not really sure if that actually happens.
Yeah, I mean, the reason you never got blown out is because you had Kronovi. Let's be honest. But no, fair enough. It's because you were quote-unquote a born winner.
You know, I ride coattails like the best of them, all right? So, I'll take it. But Ninjas, 1 minute left. They have to send everyone. They got to go for bumps here. No, they actually don't really go for much. Maybe just waiting a little bit out here. But Itachi didn't have any boost, so can't really do too much with
Very
this.
odd play.
Something out of nothing.
Oh.
But can they get it here? Gets thrown away. Nats is a little bit too far forward. But you expect that, right? You expect him to move up as quickly as he can because they have to score. So, just a little bit of a mystery.
That was the moment where if they'd got themselves a goal there, this one's well and truly alive. Again, if they do it
Oh, he got it!
It's a little bit alive. It took 10 seconds
Oh my god.
Nip have half a chance.
Like, okay. That's
what
well
a
done.
shot on all 3 of them, basically.
We'll see him in that 1v1 tournament later in 2 months' time. But Ninjas, only 2 goals down, 30 on the clock. It's possible. As long as you score with 1 on the clock, you have a chance. Boom! The tip!
There it is. Bro, they scored again. There's 20 seconds left. They can tie it.
Ninjas in Pajamas have done this before on this very map. 3 weeks ago, they found themselves down looking for a 4-0 victory.
This is actually insane. I've never seen, if they do it, I've never seen a comeback like this.
It's a fake this time from Ninjas in Pajamas. Nas gets it into their territory. Itachi has the ball. Oski's in the center. Itachi goes for bumps. Oski's coming in. Cleared for now. Nas has another go, but Rezi fakes it now. Rezi slows it down. Itachi's desperate to get hold of that ball, but there's no boost. Nothing to play with. 50-50 in the corner. Oski just speeds things up. Rezi tips it towards Acro, who leaves it to Luis P.
Yeah, they win. That was still such a ridiculous comeback almost. That was actually insane. The kickoff goals, the fakes, like, wow.
Are they happy? Are they not? I'm not really sure at this point because that was dangerous there, but 100% do get the win. A timeout is called by Ninjas. At least over that last minute of play, they kind of see what they need to do, so that should be helpful, but man, oh man, that was close.
Slow down Luis P because that's 800 points he got in this game, and it was about 750.
Damn, Luis P got 800 points.
So while we were saying that Rezi is the player that's really stepped up points-wise and involvement-wise and goals-wise and assists-wise and all the stuff that you can do in a game, Luis P is everything right now for 100%. And as they take their tactical timeout, I wonder if Ninjas in Pajamas will be talking about individual 100% players or if they're going to be talking more about what they can change on their end and how they can get back to the dominance they were showing in the first couple of games.
And this is what I love about 100%, because normally when you get one of these like underdog teams that make a run and make a top 4, one player pops off, right? And you have that one player and you're like, oh, as long as he pops off again, we can do it. But 100%'s a little bit different. They can have different players in different tournaments really pop off. We saw Acro last tournament. Now it's Luis P. And they are showing that they are a top 4 caliber team in Europe virtually out of nowhere. I'm pretty sure the Pro Power Rankings had them around 8th. So no one expected them to challenge this closely. And there was big gaps between like 5 and 6 as well. So 100% doing a great job. Ninjas in Pajamas, though, they scored 3 late in that game. They figured something out. Gotta watch out for the kickoffs. I think that's one thing you have to talk about in this timeout is 100%'s kickoffs have been phenomenal. So Ninjas has to counter that.
This evil gerbil, dude.
Evil
gerbil? That's his name. Evil gerbil.
There must have been part of them saying, let's keep this going. We have turned the momentum over. It doesn't matter if we lost the game. You know, the 60-second gap is only going to compound the fact that we've refound our dominance. But, you know, they chose to go for it, and I'm sure they would have decided to make some actual tweaks going into this next one. Suddenly, though, it's a very tight series with not a lot of series left. 2-2 in this one. A few more games left max. This one will give one team series point. And it's tough to really pick someone because, you know, the Pajamas had such a good finish to that last game.
Yeah, it's really tough, but we've been spoiled this whole weekend. We've seen Neo Tokyo in every match that we've seen. We'll see it here as well. It is 2-2. We will go for Game 5 first. But
damn, Rezi and Lewis are fast,
like Ninjas,
bro.
They should be
like their reaction time is
okay. Like they're gonna be upset that they lost 2 in a row, but they found something at the end of the last game. Can they use that to propel themselves through Game 5?
He is causing them all sorts of bother, getting a near dunk on Oski, then a demo after as he rotated out, and that's space for for Acro. Luis P flicks that one to the ceiling, has got Itachi in front of him, goes to the floor pitch and can't quite get it, so 100%.
Oh, he demoed Oski, but he just got Hondo.
Control of the ball, a few opportunities. And it's the confidence that 100% are showing. They are far from bowing down to Ninjas in Pajamas.
Yeah, this is not open one, but the 100%, they know that they belong here at this point, right? And that has to have some confidence built into that, but they have to
Acro,
win it.
Acro and
like, this is Ninjas, everyone considers them the third best team in Europe. 100% wants to be like, no, we are actually number 3, but they got to prove it on the field.
Thought that he could pinch that one back to his own goal, to his opposite goal via Oski. That's of the slowdown. Luis B doesn't respect Acro's up against Oski.
I'm kind of going, I really like Ninjas in Pajamas, but if I'm being honest, I'm seeing a lot of good work from 100%, and I respect it.
Luis B tries to fake out an infield pass.
I like Itachi and Oski and Nas. I watch a lot of them when it goes to the Salt Mine tournaments and stuff, so that's kind of what I'm leaning towards, but yeah.
It surprised them as well. I mean, there, the change in angle to go for a pass instead of a shot. Into the Pajamas at times are just struggling to read 100%.
Let's not forget, though, when the 100% lost in the top 4 last time around, a lot of this was due to counterattacks by Vitality, so 100% just has to make note of that, because Ninjas, while they were on defense for a while there, all 3 had healthy boost amounts the entire time. I think they were just
now they're getting
waiting
for
one of those counterattack opportunities, but credit to 100%. This is a different team from Open 1 to Open 2, and they are not getting counterattacked as often.
Wow.
And that's what Ninjas in Pajamas have to do for a little while. Just boom the ball away, get it into blue territory, and try and build something from there. Their boost reserve's fairly low for large sways.
Smack of a century.
Under the waves. Nas gets a flip reset, attaches in the center. Attaches a little bit too high for him, so he tries to use the roof, but again, the chance gets away from him. And Oski's touch is unideal. Ninjas in Pajamas have lost all their fluidity in attack, and 100% are swamping them underneath the water.
So my one issue so far with Ninjas throughout these past few games is Itachi, every time he's involved in a play, he's got like 12 boost. And he's the European
I've noticed
MVP.
that too.
Like, he needs to be involved in the play when he's got the full tank of boost to be able to do what Itachi does. He's a great off-the-ball player, but when you're off the ball and you have 12 boosts, you're probably not going to do too much with it anyway. So I think Itachi, like, I would like to see him maybe be a little bit more passive to have boost in the tank as the give-and-go pass gets broken up. Now Itachi, again, with 0, can't do much with it. He can't be a playmaker on 0.
That is true. I realize that too, that every time Itachi's been going for a really big play, he has no boost.
Oh, the giveaway.
There's Oski.
That was one touch too many for 100% out of nothing. Oski gets the lead.
We talked about
Rezi tried to pass it out, got a bad hit. Acro is still back getting Hondo, and Lewis is half court. Yeah, it really is nuts, man. Some of these games, they're either getting no goals or they're getting 4 goals and getting dominated.
Because they have been the better team in this 5th game.
Like they're already a minute and a half in with
Luis
1
from
goal.
The skies gets a few touches, wants to slam it downwards. Itachi had the read. Nas goes forward. Itachi behind him. They do have 100 boost this time. Oski out wide. Luis P there.
That's a good hit.
Pass in the center, but that's not the one he wants. And Itachi got the read. Acro had to watch it at the crossbar. More dangerous play from 100%. Oski tries to keep this one going.
Stay back when you stay back.
Rezi to the race, but Ninjas in Pajamas, now they have the ascendancy.
Great shot by Itachi. There was a defender with boost. He had to place that as perfectly as he could. He was pixels off from that being barred down and in. But Ninja's Pajamas conserve boost.
There it is.
They're on offense still.
Oski MVP right
wins
now.
That ball in the air to secure the goal. And again, this is all because that offensive pressure for the past half minute was on Ninja's side. They had boost. Oski got the challenge and gets the goal.
Black on black, Dueling Dragons looks so nice.
They had all the pressure. They conceded the goal, and then they tried just a bit to force it. They didn't let themselves play themselves back into this game.
Give them time.
And they've been punished again by the quality of Ninja in the Pajamas in attack. But here is Rezi. Pass to the center.
Good infield.
Pass. Perfect.
Yeah, I saw that one coming. As soon as he got past Itachi and got by Nas.
You dream of. You know your third man is just waiting for it. Rezi out to Acro. The half volley top corner
Maybe
shot.
if Itachi had boost.
Still alive.
Here you go. 100's here to play, dude.
This time they just go for the ball straight. I really thought they'd do something funky there, but instead, just playing it regularly. Rezi pushes it out wide to Acro. Lovely stuff there from Rezi. Acro to the backboard. He's the player that 100% have had yet to really come online. If he can, 100% will be
there,
feeling a hell of a lot
use your boost.
But here's Itachi with Acro and Rezi in front of him.
Oh, what a great hit.
Rezi gets the save and the 100 boost. Oski into
Nas.
the center. That's the turn this time. Itachi goes all the way back for 100. Even that middle left boost.
Needs to steal boost. They need to have boost.
In the end, though.
Look at 3-layered defense.
Ideal. 10 seconds left. Acro has the ball on the floor. Luis B racing Itachi. Can't quite get him. Itachi booms it forwards. Rezi towards Acro. Acro has to do something. He has to do it now. Gets one touch. No flip in the tank. Has to get one via the flip reset. Oski wants to get it over the top of him and manages to do it. And
let's go. Ninjas are up one. Let's go.
To take the series.
That was a golden opportunity. Acro, 100 boosts.
Look, they're not really satisfied either.
All three members of Ninjas had nothing in the tank. They had 20 at most, I think, between the three of them. But a great save by Ninjas. They barely scrape by in Game 5, mostly off that Rezi mistake off the back wall. That was the one difference maker here. Ninjas takes the 3-2 lead, but I don't think this is over yet, Cole. This seems like it's going to Champions Field.
That was a particularly better performance than Ninja in Pajamas. I think that for the first solid half of that game, 100% were by far the better team. Until Ninja in Pajamas, they got themselves a goal, and then to be fair to them, credit to them, they did play the game right after taking the lead. It was good ahead gameplay there from Ninjas in Pajamas. 100%, so near yet so far, that challenge at the end. But now, Gibbs, what I would say is that both teams have survived onslaughts when the other team are trying to come back in the last 20 seconds or so. They've done it well. They've defended okay to lead us into this position.
It's going to be interesting.
Yes, this is for the Birmingham Open.
I don't think it was that clean. I think a lot of times they just did not have a lot of boost in their tanks.
Yeah.
Looking at the numbers, actually, the average amount of boost throughout the series, 100% is beating them by 10, which is not a huge margin, but it is enough. That just allows you, like, if you have 10 more boosts on average than the opponent, you can do just a little bit more, like, on every single play. So we'll see if Ninjas can find ways to collect boost a little bit better, because I think right now that is the one problem they have. They are dead last in all of Europe in average boost in their tanks. They need to fix that.
Musty onto the back wall, couldn't quite get the double. What a way to open up Game 7. That Game 6, sorry, that would have been. Sorry, spoilers, everybody. As that shoots.
There it is, right off rip.
Does make it 1-0 nip.
You never like these ones going in from 100%. Nash just throws it on net. Luis has boost, has time to react. Jess was looking upfield a little bit more, just positioned a little bit off. Nash, great placement on the shot, though. And Ninjas kind of steal one there to take the lead in Game 6.
He fakes it. He's going off the back. Look at, they're doing the same thing.
One into the other. Acro goes solo this time. Almost there. What page would that have been, Gibbs? Page 41. I'll answer for you. Going solo.
Okay.
But it didn't
it's Hachi.
You always can see down the other end for it.
Yes, that's the only problem is when those don't work and you have a pre-jumper going up and all that, it's like counterattacks are very viable.
Okay, 100's playing insane right now.
Acro's going to go for the midfield pass. Luis is just a little bit too close, so he's going to have to just play with this ball for a little bit. Misses the touch, and Oski coming out with a power flick, trying for a pass to his teammate, cannot get it done.
Luis B's not there, though.
To the midfield. Luis is confused. Oski almost got a free 100%. It's got to clean up the defense.
Well, I think that they thought that
they're getting anxious.
The ball roll to Nas, who was in a perfect position with 100 boost. Instead, Oski cuts in from an awkward angle, goes solo against two of them, between two of them. I think you're right, Gibbs. Luis B was like, what's this guy doing? And it almost worked out perfectly for Nib. A little bit
it really did almost.
from Oski. Itachi's bumped out the air. Acro goes solo this time. Goes for the double.
There it is. Yeah, that was beautiful.
Nice clean double here when you have space and you know that back wall is open. Power shoot it into the back wall and follow it up. Acro does just that. And Itachi tried to recover on that back wall, but cannot block the angle, and all square.
They're just desserts from a couple of lovely attempts. Oski is 100 here, and Ninja Pajamas have a chance to go all three of them. Itachi wanted to get that one a bit lower, I think. Actually, it's almost perfect. It falls to Rezi. No, he didn't want to hit that upper ramp. I think he wanted to slam it downwards at an angle instead. Nas has to make do with the demo on Rezi. Can't go for this one, so Oski has that one clean in the air, goes for the double himself. Another awkward one. This ramp is causing all sorts of chaos.
Yeah, these waterfall bounces like off that curve are so hard to read, and the defense right now by 100% is having a hard time with them. Ninjas will keep the offensive pressure.
I think Nas is back.
Clear out by Luis will buy them some time.
3 blue players in front of him, but he can do whatever he wants with the ball. The flip reset was the answer he chose. Not sure it was the right one. But all those players there. Itachi up against Luis P. Good win from Itachi. He's got a reset from the ceiling. There into the top corner. Lovely improvisation from the Moroccan, but not quite to be. And gives what I would say is his boost stack is looking a lot healthier in this game than it has in the previous couple. As Oski goes up, gets a double flip reset and an air dribble. It's saved, but then the follow-up from Itachi.
Oh my God, how are they not scoring these? Oski got the cleanest double reset, bro.
Doing the double flip reset on 3 defenders, and you have a rebound chance. You gotta score it. Itachi just barely misses it. Ninjas, though, they still have offensive pressure. Rezi off the back wall will throw it wide, but Oski grabs the boost, going up by himself, trying to get an
Oski's trying to MVP it. I like it. He's pushing against all 3 of them, and they get confused because they're like, this guy's trying to go against us, and he is, bro. He is.
Here we see Itachi. Half tank full, going for the aerial pass into the aerial bump, but still saved by 100%.
Under his control, Nas is trying to time his challenge on
Nas for being a great third man.
Oski, the man who's looking most likely for Ninja in Pajamas, sends it forward. Rezi to the ceiling. It's in his own goal. The double tap's almost there. Actually flicks and misses until Luis P can get it to the side.
And this is nervous time for sure, because you know, minute and a half left. You know that the next goal could be the last
detrimental.
At this point. 100% trying to force Champions Field.
You know what's detrimental?
Has his reset from the ceiling. He's
on
Luis P.
What?
Oski thought the same thing, so Itachi just has to wait.
So real. I didn't even think about that.
It down. Acro now.
Detriment.
Acro doing all sorts of work.
You are on something, Don. You're on something. I swear to God.
50% is on, but can't quite get it. And Instant Pajamas coming forwards. And 100% pleased with how much aerial prowess Nip are currently showing.
100%'s got to find a way out.
Come on,
right
hit it.
Bad read by Rezi, but everyone gets faked out. Acro goal line save. Perfect placement.
Dude, there's so many. Oh, they just rule one.
May well be one goal concession away from going out of this tournament. Silver goal territory is approaching. Oski versus Rezi. Itachi trying to kill this series now. He
Oski!
Wide, and Acro could take it for himself.
Just gotta be careful. Like, as that third man, you want to move up. You want that goal, but at the same time, if you move up just a bit too much, and the 50-50 challenge goes the wrong way, you're giving up a free one.
I'm hopping on red.
Very risky. Whoever is the third man on these situations.
Should be going to get that boost, but he's turned attack quickly. I don't think he meant to miss that one. Nas leaves it for him in the end, so Oski can fire a fake on Rezi.
Oski?
To start with. Oski now up against Acro. Acro pops it up. Oski wins that one, though. To the ceiling. Oski, the one-man army, almost slammed it down. Nas, alone, all by himself, in the orange corner. Gets control of it, wants to flip it up and manages
His flip
to do it.
resets have been terrible.
Itachi, he's in the air. Gets the flip reset this time. He's challenged.
All right,
down.
OT, let's see it. 1-1.
Gonna have to survive another overtime.
Oh, come on, I don't want a game 7.
Neo Tokyo overtime. We love to see it. 100% needs this win to force game 7, but Ninjas Pajamas want to end it right here.
Can almost smell Birmingham. So near yet so far. Luis P charges down Nas. 100% trying to make their journey as difficult as possible. Oski up against Acro. Oski charges him down. Rezi gets that one to the side.
Itachi doesn't have boost
again. So Nas has to speed flip to the ball. And Luis P's watching him all the way. Acro's coming in. There's only Oski left. Oski had to get that read, Gibbs. But get that read he did. And now he goes for the shot as well. Saved by Rezi.
Rezi turns it away, and Itachi with the miss, so Luis is going to have a chance up in the air, throws it off the backboard. Oski should control this, out to Nas, throws it midfield. No!
Oh, he just self-gold! He just self-gold for the loss!
Luis! Why? Oh, he tries to back pass it to Rezi, the miscommunication, and Nas finishes it off.
Ninjas won.
Ninjas in pajamas steal game 6.
Dude,
on an
Lewis P meant to pass it back to his teammate, passed it over his teammate, into goal open, and then Nas scored. Oh, that has to hurt.
Poor Luis P. He's had such a good series, and normally this is the time we're saying, yeah, ain't it, but, you know, another top 4 and probably going to make a major, but my brain is just seeing that on repeat. And he has had such a good series, and you make a mistake, and that's what people remember. It's so cruel, Gibbs.
It's a great tournament for him throughout the entire Open. He's really, like, carried his team to this spot, but, yes, that mistake is going to haunt him for couple weeks at the very least until Open 3, but this means that 100% will be behind Ninjas in Pajamas in points going into that final Open. Ninjas in Pajamas, they can get even more points, but they have sole possession of 3rd place in Europe as of right now. So an absolutely huge match for major implications that ends in the worst way possible.
Is the pressure that these teams are under. One tiny error and the entire narrative can shift. But as the Ninjas in Pajamas, they have done enough, Gibbs, as you say, to make it into that
last
top 4
play.
where they will face Kcorp. It's a race between them, Dignitas, and 100%.
I could tell he's trying to pass it back, but that ruined everything.
As we are heading into our semi-finals.
Yeah, there's 2 more series. Oh my god.
Should I say Caldo?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna fucking show you what's up.
What?
Excuse me.
Dude, we first at the same time, that was cool.
Yeah, it's kinda hot.
Are you unrented?
Yeah, it's loading.
Wait, oh yeah, I got my channel points from that. How much did I get?
Enough.
I got... Cool.
600.
Yeah, I got like, yeah, just around 600 back, so I'm at like 11. Let's go.
I'm crazy at predictions.
I'm just unlocking emotes on emotes.
Get on. Oh yeah.
Emotes.
They can't be that. The Shukonen GXT. Of course they're advertising it again.
They're gonna advertise it every time until the next card.
Until it's literally a Volkswagen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what's up. Like, regular split shot fire, split shot a snow day? What? Damn, man. What a game. What a game. Still can't believe that. Next, we got Team Vitality versus Dignitas.
Hey, yo, what's up?
What up, bro? What a good game. Versus Dignitas.
Somehow I keep running back to you, back to you.
insanity of a game.
Okay.
Comes from nowhere, makes you wonder if you lost control, leaves you breathless, changes what you think is possible. Got me to your magic's true.
Tragedy befalls 100%, but of course, Ninjas in Pajamas relish in that final moment as they get the victory and celebrate quite nicely as well as they move on through the bracket. Welcome back to the Rocket League Championship Series. This is European Open number 2 as we carry on Championship Sunday. I'm Leaf, and look at that. We got Cole and Johnny joining along. Cole, yeah, tragedy at the end there.
Why are you leading him with that, Leaf? I'd forgotten.
It was the most recency bias. It was the most recent thing.
I know. It's a curse map. We know that. These things happen on Neo Tokyo. I think that, like, when they're on game 6, part of you is thinking, right. Thinking, oh, you know, we could have Champions Field coming right up, and then maybe that's why these errors happen, or maybe it's just recency bias and a consistency thing. I don't know, but it hurt. It hurt me deep.
Yeah, Johnny, it definitely doesn't feel good to have it end that way. But, of course, it is Ninjas in Pajamas, the expected victor coming out on top.
Yeah, no shame in losing to NIP from 100% POV. They're just really hoping that is, you know, the end of their you know, bad news for this weekend. They're hoping that NIP now keep winning now that they've beaten them, and that Vitality KC keep winning, because they just want anyone but Dignitas to win. I think it's Vitality playing Dig, so they just want, as long as that happens, they're happy. That's a, you know, great goal by Oski. He liked that one. And I don't blame him. But yeah, a lot of good goals this weekend, a lot of own goals as well, and I think it's, you know, been a bit of both for 100% in this series especially.
Yeah, I think, again, overall, 100%, well, the end, maybe not so much, but the overall result has to be, I mean, happy. You're going up against the purported third best in Europe, and keeping it close. I mean, it's not like Kcorp went out without a fight. This wasn't a 4-0. They kept themselves in the battle the whole way through.
Yeah, and I think what impressed me as well is that 100%, certainly in the first couple of games, weren't at their best. It's one thing when you pop off, everyone's playing the best they've ever played. Acro's amazing a few weeks ago. You make a semi-final. It's quite another thing to not play that great and still make a quarter-final and still be competitive in that quarter-final and still be a little bit of luck here or there away from making another semi-final against a team like Ninjas in Pajamas. So I think we've seen enough to say that 100% are here and here to sort of stay around this level, and it's great to have another team who can say that out.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the real question now, we got to look at Ninjas in Pajamas and their journey here, Johnny, through this bracket, because it gets harder and harder, and obviously they have to play Kcorp next. I mean, do we feel this is a squad that is ready to face down an opponent like that?
They'll be excited for the challenge, I'm sure. For NIP, they're going to be very happy that they made 2 consecutive top 4s. You got 100%, and Dignitas chasing them down for that major.
Vitality versus Dignitas and
great
Kcorp
opportunity here for NIP to show what they're about. They've already beaten Vitality in the group stage of this event. I'm sure they'd love to also add KC to the list of teams that they've taken down.
Also a chance to see how far they've come as well in the last few weeks, because last time they played Kcorp in the semi-finals, lost 4-1. Now, if they can get themselves a couple of games, they can get 3, if they can even win, that's a real statement of the progress they've made behind the scenes.
We've got 2 matches down, 2 best-of-7s out of the way. And
you want to see if we get paid more?
As we head towards our grand finals. And now it's the battle of the yellow logos here. It's going to be Team Vitality facing off against the Dignitas. And this could get confusing on the field here. But Johnny, yeah, I think Dignitas, we have a lot of hope for this squad. We're saying, hey, around that 4th spot. But obviously, Vitality's not going to be an easy match. But we have seen the cracks in that Vit squad.
Oh, for sure. This version of Vitality, probably looking the most vulnerable out of any version we've seen. Obviously, they've been clear of the competition outside of KC for the most part. Obviously, they've picked up a couple of losses. Fast forward in
over here and hold wide
in Regional 1, and they've lost to NIP in the group stage. But yeah, against Starpoint, that was the first time we've really seen them looking a bit shaky in a best-of-7 against a team they're really supposed to beat. So this is a beatable version of Vitality if they show up in that form from earlier on today. Dignitas will still need to play their best, though. Anything but their best will not be good enough.
Say though is that we have seen the best of Dignitas, here in this event, winning 4-2 against Ninjas in Pajamas. What I'd also say though is that Team Vitality, I think they'd have benefited from the warm-up against Starpoint. I think Dignitas coming in cold. There's always a debate: is it better to have more time off? Is it better to play a different game and be, warmed up? I think for Vitality, it's going to work. The warm-up will be good, but for Dignitas, I think apparently Jack is going to be key to the way they perform today. He is the one who keeps them calm, keeps them there, keeps them at their very best.
The thing I'm worried about, though, is Jack was talking about yesterday. He likes to play earlier in the day, right? Like he likes those earlier start times, and now we're getting later in the day there for them. He likes that natural light. Stizzy evidently likes the opposite of that in the dark. But I still think this is a squad that's going to be able to ring things in, do their best. We'll see a good performance here. I just don't know if that peak
Rhodes is usually a pretty good place to go.
Before we've seen them.
Warning, Fu coming through.
We have, but I think obviously you're sort of referring to Sizzy making a few mistakes, but that is not the level that he's at. Do you know what I mean? He is more than capable of
way higher.
It's not even his peak. I think that you can make a few high-profile gaps and people be like, oh, this guy did that one time. But ultimately, these are all incredible, impossibly talented people who are. We can't expect. What I'm saying is, Sizzy isn't going to give Vitality 4 goals this time. What happened was a bit of a freak anomaly a few weeks ago. The real dig is much better than that, as we've seen, and I'm sure that any nerves that were in Sizzy in particular or their team have now long gone in the last few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, we got to remember this is a Dignitas that's taking down Ninjas in Pajamas, right? Like we only.
I can't believe Luca got traded last night.
That is crazy.
Can they keep going higher?
I was watching boxing.
Everyone's talking about it.
As soon as the boxing matches ended,
the progressive
like
fan vote
not
is
even
up,
10, 20 minutes later, fucking that came up. I was like, and I saw it right away on Twitter. I was like, no fucking way is this real.
Yeah, that is. I don't know what that is.
These fan votes in this past for these opens.
Well, he's probably said a lot. What did he say? I've seen a lot, so.
As well. You don't really see Dotty.
He was saying how he would have rather divorced his wife before selling her before
in their real life decal.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
That's why he gets selling the team, though.
Actually,
he shouldn't have sold the team.
I could like expose apparently Jack a little bit here. He did say that.
He's not in control anymore. I don't know if you knew that or not, but he sold his team. Yeah, he sold the big
IRL decal as well, I guess. But I like the
divorced my wife and
texture. But yeah, the
everyone knows the real reason why
their
they
minimum
traded him.
result after this week is going to be
because they didn't want to pay him
equal with 100%.
Now he's not eligible for another $116 million. He's not, because he's not with the team that offers him a super max. So they traded him and they offset the debt into the Lakers next year when they have to pay him $350 million.
Difficult series they've got.
Because the Lakers can't just let him walk now.
It's realistically it too, and I think
what they gave up for him.
Really smart.
That's such a crazy trade.
It's one of the craziest trades of all time. It is.
I see people literally like people in like courtside watching the trade happen. They're like, what?
They're
like, what?
It's seriously, you can't compare it to nothing else. There's nothing to compare it to. It's just fucking.
The focus right now is
fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
And
Dallas is not Dallas.
I'm hoping to see them come in real fresh and strong right off the bat.
Yeah, but they didn't like that Luka's always gaining weight and shit, so they didn't want to pay him. So they traded his ass.
Mistakes he's made. I think
Johnny, he's top 250 in Overwatch.
Jump in the middle of nowhere at one point, and
he's top 3 in the NBA.
Randomly, it was kind of like a oops, I missed the ball. Maybe if I jump, I'll hit it.
Let's see what this. He's playing on the Zowie monitor.
It happens. Yeah, it happens a lot for new Rocket League players. You know, the ball flies past you, and your brain just tells you, I don't know, jump, I suppose. And Monkeyman had one of those moments.
Those BenQ monitors are sick.
So I think he was pretty.
Probably scared of the alligators around or a snake or something.
Game 7 yesterday. Yeah, in total though, I mean, it's an improvement on losing 4-0. So Vitality, they're clearly thereabouts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. As long as that mental's clean, is like, hey, it's fresh game. You know, they definitely should come into this looking super strong.
Hey, look at the difference between NA,
Dignitas on the other side. I'm hoping at least just a good match, keep it close. I mean, I guess what would you guys like?
EU is in a whole compound playing together right next to each other, triple monitors. All the EU or the NA people are all like in their bedrooms playing.
Or would you rather this be a nice close series for Dignitas?
I would like it to be a nice close series. I think that
I have a feeling Dignitas is going to come back and do something, but I'm going to put my money on
super teams that are going to be going back and forth throughout the season. I can certainly see Dig getting themselves a couple. It won't be easy for Vitality.
Yeah, I'm maybe a little bit biased because I enjoyed KC Vitality so much yesterday. I just want to see more of it. So I just want to see Vitality advance for that reason alone. But it's not like Dignitas can't put up that kind of performance as well. These are very exciting players, very exciting team. And now that Joria's playoff curse is broken, this could be the opening of the floodgates. Maybe.
Yeah, Joris. Yeah, has never made a playoff at all. He's been 0-8. Now he broke the curse and he's in a final. He's in a playoff.
You've taken Dorian's curse.
Yeah, salty. I would be so salty being 0-8.
Sorry, I'm just gonna be very still here.
That's wonderful. Well, as I said, a lot of Dig fans out there. It's not a landslide. Only 60% in favor of Vitality. They should come through with the win here. But we'll only find out by heading down to the field. Maybe Dignitas is going to show us a bit of a surprise to keep things close and maybe move on into the grand finals here. But as I said before, it's the battle of the yellow team. Let's get into it.
Normally you just run around.
We've seen monumental feats in human history, such as mankind taking our first steps on the moon. But nothing comes close to Jorius getting through the first round of the playoffs. This is unknown territory. This is what put bums on seats. Gibbs, this is going to be a doozy.
There it is. Let's go.
This is game 1 brought to you by Progressive. Here we go. The battle of the yellows, Vitality and Dignitas. Dignitas made it here with a quarterfinal win. I never thought I would say it again. Jorius is back. He's not a Swiss merchant.
There it is. Oh, what a beautiful double to start it. Monkey Moon goes off of right wall, passes it to Zen. Zen hits it back and then doubles it down.
Top 6 match and Zen with a double. It's
Appjack tried to go for a squishy save, didn't get it.
Kicking off where they basically left off.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Vitality's the #1 offense throughout this tournament. They've had a lot of high-scoring matches, so their defense hasn't been that great. We've seen a lot of bad misses by Vitality. Dignitas, when they played Ninjas in Pajamas, also a weird series, you would say. So I think both teams have had their moments of weakness, but Vitality's offense is definitely not one of them. They were clipping earlier today. They were clipping yesterday. Dignitas has got to be worried about that.
And the jury's still out for me on Dignitas just because of that series yesterday against NIP. It was strange. It was unusual. And
Poor Dignitas, though, because they've had, like I keep saying, they've had 2 very easy brackets. They finally get a quality win, and we're still like, was it? Because Ninjas look terrible, and it's like, Dignitas has got to be like, come on, guys. Yeah. Do we have to beat Vitality, too?
I mean, it probably doesn't help, Gibbs, that the series before theirs was one of the best of 7s we've ever seen with KC.
Oh, at Jack. What a great score.
Apparently, Jack, if Dignitas are going to show up, if they can beat Vitality, I think then we'll be talking about them.
Nice little wall dash to get just a bit more speed. Apparently, Jack, the fastest player on the field in EU Open 1. He's still a top 5 player in terms of speed. He shows it there. Vitality getting caught a little bit flat-footed. Apparently, Jack, watch out for him. He's going to be upfield a lot, trying to use his speed to disrupt Vitality.
Love seeing the shift in Stizzy's positioning as well. He's less of that, I guess, third man role that we saw in Event 1. And certainly more up-front gameplay at the moment. Exotic goes bottom corner. Zen's 50 this down the other end. This is going to be a race. And Dignitas are winning it. Joreous.
There it is. They're up now.
Did get the lead.
Dignitas up 1.
And this is the thing. The chains are broken on Joreous. He is considered probably the best player in the world in group stages and day 4s, and we were just waiting until he could get back on top, and he's using that old Dignitas decal as well with the owl, and he's looking good doing it. Joreous is a threat all the time. We saw it back at the Esports World Cup, winning the MVP for an OCE team that he has no practice with at all, and he does it here again off the ceiling. Watch out for Joreous.
Where on earth is Vitality's third man? Monkey Moon, you're last, and he's pushing up. He just expects Joreous to get beat there. He had other ideas. Open net.
Yin and Yang, Dueling Dragons. Everyone's using Dueling Dragons right now.
10 seconds in. As you said, Dignitas looking fantastic. Joreous, I think there's no question, Gibbs, that he is a quality player. I think it's one of the reasons why we perhaps meme it so much that he had never won a playoffs game, because it's so surprising. We're expecting him to be, you know, in top 4s, top 2s, winning events. But he just had to get that monkey off the back. He has now. We've seen him perform on land before. And here they go.
Dignitas is trying to control that midfield with a great pre-jump. And the Parent Jack just throws it on net, but now we're going to get a counterattack. Exotic with the redirect shot on limited boost. Throws it just a bit wide.
A nice catch from Jack. Straight off the ceiling. Monkey Moon ready to read that one. It's interesting already. We saw in the first series of the day with Vitality getting exposed to touch for that third man, getting bumped, and already Dignitas perhaps doing the homework here, Gibbs. They are really capitalizing on this positional mistakes that are unusual here for Vitality, but Zen gets a chance off the ceiling. Low boost, 50 by Stizzy.
And one highlight of Dignitas too, in avoidant demos, they are the #1 team in Europe in avoidant demos. They don't get demoed very often throughout this tournament. We'll see if that continues here. Vitality on the flip side, they just played Kcorp, the #1 demo in team, as apparently Jack throws it on net. Where Vitality, it was dirty, right? There was a lot of fakes, a lot of bumps happening on Vitality. So if Dig has a chance to incorporate that into their game and get Vitality uncomfortable, they have a really solid chance of winning this as the redirect goes off the backboard. No follow-up, and Monkey's got to retreat.
Yeah, great touch there from Jack just to clear the trouble. A touch there is, well, this is a great start here from Dignitas. I would have thought Vitality, you know, especially after they started 10 seconds in with Zen, free double tap, that it has been one-way traffic since then. Dignitas looking like their positioning is on song, looking like they've got a chance, but this is Vitality for one back. Exotic's probably better off not hitting that in the end. He's put it out of harm's way.
That was a weak touch, though, by Monkey Moon. He was third man. He had space to just go for a power shot. It was just a little bit off on his positioning or his flip.
What a hit.
Didn't get any power on that. So Exotic tried to help it along, but that's been a problem for Vitality. Some of the fundamentals they've been kind of missing at times with both Monkey and Exotic at times. Just either whiffing the ball or to having these poor touches. Yes, they can clip on you at any moment, but you got to clean it up. Apparently, Jack, the intercept, Exotic just gets back in time.
Des mentioned it the last time these two guys played Event 1. It was 3-1 to Vitality in a seeding match. So you can always argue that the seeding matches don't mean too much in the upper bracket there, but wow, what a response here. Dignitas, a minute left. This would be a huge game one to take. 3-1 still. Vitality need to find 2. Monkey Moon loses that 50 to Jack, who has been so quick. He actually gets an extra with 0 boost, which caught everyone on Vitality by surprise.
Dude, Jack is looking sharp.
Monkey Moon trying to control this with 40. I need to go pretty quickly here.
Oh!
The demo might help, but Dignitas setting up the defense. Surely Zen now finds the shot. It's a double save. They're just keeping it out, Gibbs.
Oh, no.
Dignitas doing so well there to hold on to their 2-goal lead. And now they just got to milk that clock at this point. Half a minute left, and they're holding on for dear life.
Joreus gets the catch now. They just have to play the slow solo play game, 15 seconds. All you have to do now is not overcommit. They don't need a score, and I think they might have just sewn up game number 1. Dignitas, they concede in 10 seconds. 3 goals on the bounce. And really rocks Vitality here with a few easy end-to-end goals in game 1.
Yeah, Vitality a little slow when they're trying to go for those big clears. I saw a couple of times that Dignitas will have all 3 members back.
Dignitas up one game.
They'll drive one up on the ceiling. They don't care what Vitality's going to do with the ball. They'll drive up on the ceiling. They will meet them immediately on those aerial challenges to kind of disrupt Vitality. This is not going to be an easy match for Vitality. They are not going to get the space. That is what Dig showed in game number 1. They will give no space to Vitality, and they look exceptional doing it.
The stats, Appjack, you mentioned the quickest player from event 1. He's absolutely zooming around the pitch. MVP performance from the first game, and yeah, I thought, wow, we could be in for a bit of a one-way series after the first goal, but Dignitas, you saw it. I mean, Vitality just looked too confident pushing forward, and they really forgetting about their positioning and really not too worried about Dignitas coming back the other way, Gibbs. But well, I mean, surely they're awakening out of that.
Yeah, it was like 3 years ago, I think it was, when it was Joreus and Jack on the same team, or 2 years ago, and I was doing their team streams, and that's what the old Dig would do. They would be overconfident, thinking every challenge will go their way. They will move upfield, be out of position, and give up some freebies, or they're just not available for that third man shot, like that one golden opportunity Monkey Moon had. He was the third man, just puts on a weak shot, and it just doesn't work out for them. So Vitality is not out of this, obviously. They've had their opportunities. It's just they need to capitalize on them a little bit quicker, or do some more misdirection plays. When you know Dig is going to pre-jump you, change it up, right? To avoid that.
Thank you so much for the likes, Will. I
21,
appreciate
22
it.
Dignitas season. They were seriously aggressive. It's great to see the chemistry coming through. We saw, I guess, a little hint of that with Monkey Moon and Exotic in the first series as well, showing their ex-teammate, well, still teammate synergy from last season. Jack and Joreus getting to work as well with Stizzy, and I love how they've got, I guess, worked Gibbs on incorporating him into this lineup. And Vitality in trouble again early here. Stizzy, but
hey, what's up?
Open.
Oh! What's up, Nav?
Another shot by Joreus comes out. Top left.
How are you doing?
No, Stizzy again.
I appreciate the follow.
No, Zen bails him out, but it's not over. Joreus.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Nav, get a wheel spin. Type spin the wheel in chat.
It's an absolute onslaught. How is it not?
But you gotta score.
Oh.
You gotta score at this point. You have Vitality.
Oh.
Stizzy finally
It's looking bad. It's looking bad.
For Dignitas, we talk about this player.
He's looking tough.
I gotta say,
hope you're having a good day, Nav.
He didn't look great, but open 2, he's been fantastic. And this is why Dig is a top 4 team right now, when they are challenging for a grand final spot.
What's up, Nick?
I love this from Dig. They missed a few, well, I'd say easy chances, but they were fantastic shots still. They were post to post many times, but they still didn't overcommit. They didn't, so many times Gibbs, you miss those chances, and it can go straight down the other end. You get punished, and you lose.
Hey, man, we're just chilling here watching some RLCS.
And they're looking to get another one.
It's getting crazy right now.
But Dig, it has just been forward half gameplay from them so far. Loving the offense, and really not worried about this Vitality aggression or team, I guess you could say.
I mean, these are 2/3 of the world champions right now, and
let's
Zen,
go.
And they're just on their back foot. Dignitas has all the pressure throughout this first minute and a half. Vitality has to find a way to get this ball out, but now another chance here for Dignitas.
This
Joreus
is actually getting
will take it slow, go for the flip reset. No, he's just
oh my gosh.
It's just free. He just takes it by himself, and Dignitas will not give up this pressure.
That is oh my gosh, it's getting intense.
Vitality are not covering anything. Dignitas are just sitting in the forward half with everyone with 100 boost.
Yeah, of course, dude. I always appreciate anyone else doing stuff like that, so I'll help out regardless.
And this was the team I think everyone had question marks. Oh, misplay.
There it is. That's what I love to see.
Free one, and you can't, when you're the underdog, give up.
Hey man, it takes a community. People
read
think that it's an overnight thing that happens quickly, and it's never like that, man. It took me 2 years to even get to a point where I was getting my whole setup with my green screen, my mic, and everything. So I always appreciate support.
It's just so costly. You cannot give World Championship caliber, world champions a sniff. You cannot give them a look in, and that's
I thought that was it.
Offering a little freebie for Vitality to get there first. Now it's only a 1-goal game. Would love to have seen Dick keep the foot down, but let's see if Stizzy can recompose off that Zenny's low boost. Just trying to find a couple of 50s.
It's not looking good.
A demo and a bump. He's actually just chasing. He's angry. He's an angry man at the moment.
Donnie with the double chug.
Another demo.
Yes, he is. No, it's Jack this time. Here comes the big J.
Oh my gosh.
Another slot by Dignitas.
I believe we're at 130 followers now.
Monkey Moon can't do anything.
132. Let's go.
Because it is placed perfectly. Dignitas again. This ball has been on the opposite side of the field this entire game outside of one mistake.
Wow, I cannot believe it.
One mistake, don't worry about it. One mistake and fix it. That's their motto. 3-1 now, half the game remaining. It's a similar story to the first. They gave up an easy one, but three on the board. A decent enough spot. Looking fantastic. Looking a lot better than even the NIP series yesterday they did take. This is...
Hey Don, you know what's detrimental?
They're playing quicker, they're playing with a lot more confidence. Not as static and awkward. So it wasn't that NIP series. Jorius loses the touch to Zen.
That has to be all-time favorite Donnie lines of all time.
Stizzy has to track
I thought you were about to say some goofballery. But when I heard that, I was like, oh, he's on one right now.
So much space. It feels like they're just chilling in the blue half. They have plenty
Not bad,
of time.
my dude. Started early. I was trying to get on early, but I woke up a little later, so I missed the first 2 games of this series. But besides that, it's just a good Sunday, man. Just chilling at the crib. It snowed here a lot. Or not a lot, but a good amount. So it's cold. And I'm just trying to sit in and stay bundled up, you know. I don't know how it is over there where y'all at, but it was cold.
Finds a double touch, very fortunate. It's landed on it as well. But
what a hit.
It's in the lap of Jack with 100 boost. He's going to get the bump.
Uh-oh, Jorius.
50, Jorius right there to 1-on-1. Stizzy's just going third. And I guess
there he is.
The approach.
Zen doesn't have any...
Exotic off the ceiling. He's missed his touch.
Hey, spin the wheel. Y'all type spin the wheel. We can get in chat.
From this Vitality lineup.
Win the spiel.
That third man confidence by Dig. That was a risky challenge, but it paid off. A minute left. 2 goals for Vitality to catch back up.
Jack now. Sidewall. 1 minute remaining. You can see it right there. Jack takes the 50. Zen with an awkward first touch. Monkey Moon's going to wait left. Stizzy, he's going for another pre-jump. He's going to float.
That's a good hit by Stizzy.
Straight to Jack. He launches it downfield. They just need to buy enough time.
Tries to get the bump.
Joris misses the demo. Zen right there. They're going for it.
Oh.
Exotic whiffs. It's just Monkey Moon. It's Jack versus Monkey. This could be game. Monkey with the pop. Anyone there? It's Exotic first low boost. But it's down to
Monkey Moon with a good defense.
Another third man challenge, at this time a fake. And Dignitas Holland serves Zen does
oh,
get
he
around,
almost slotted off top.
On the clock. If Vitality needs to score now. Exotic there in the midfield, but Jorius
I'm trying to get the
side. More demos coming out.
Hey Nick, I'll send you a couple other people that I've been seeing streaming that do pretty well. See if you want to invite them to the Discord.
Right now. You can see the demos as you mentioned.
I got to do better at getting people to raid and raiding people after my stream.
They've completely rattled this Vitality lineup. They're going to take the second win.
Dignitas up to, yeah, they should call that timeout.
Monkey Moon leaves. Exotic calls the timeout. Dig are on Song Gibbs.
Wow. I don't think anyone expected this. Not that Dignitas has won 2 in a row. Like that, I could see if they were closer matches.
Wow.
Is outclassing Vitality right now. Vitality just looks slow. They look flat-footed. They can't get out of their
it looks
own
really
half.
odd.
That is not something you expect to see out of Vitality. Like, Vitality likes to play defense, but not this much defense.
Oh, no way. It's just get it out at all costs. There's no real thought or method to their defense at the moment, Vitality. And I mentioned it before, that first goal was huge. They had 4 or 5 should have been goal chances that they missed, but they kept working, they kept the pressure, they didn't overcommit, they got the first goal. And they kept pushing from there. You could see the animation from apparently Jack on your screen. And now taking a sneak peek gives it Exotic and Monkey Moon.
This is huge. This is huge for, like, Vitality wants to win this because they want to be a top 2 team in Europe, right? But for Dignitas' side, right now, like, if they lose this match, they will be tied for 4th going into the final Open. But if they win this, they will move into sole possession of 3rd place by 1 point. And that 1 point could matter a lot because obviously there's a lot of placements where you tie. So if they finish maybe 5th, they're going to tie with one of those teams. If it's the team that's right below them, which I believe is Ninjas right now, then they will advance as a top 4 team. So very, very important for their major hopes is Dignitas. I think going into this year, I don't think a lot of people thought
Dignitas this dude stopped his wedding to break the news that Luka got traded.
They were on the outside looking in. They were a bubble team that was like
all his groomsmen are just freaking out.
But I think a lot of people thought the mates or like a GK might have a better shot. But Dignitas,
everyone's so like mind blown.
Yeah, I think they're sort of a team right on the cusp with that GK, but top 4 kind of feels locked. It always sort of does in EU with the big French teams. The Dignitas are making a statement right now, looking really strong. I love apparently Jack's off ball plays as well. They're just getting so much value through their rotations. Jack's looking for demos. He's being active. They're not just worried about rotating in behind, and the confidence in their positioning. It's a different sort of confidence from Vitality, I think, because they're locked in as a team. It's working, whereas Vitality are just pushing up for no reason, just kind of, I guess, it almost lazily and getting caught out.
Yeah, it seems very odd. So that timeout, we'll see if anything will change here for Vitality, but Dignitas, hopefully they were talking as well, and see if they can continue and get a 3-0 commanded lead.
There it is.
Or will they?
That was perfect start. Monkey Moon gets a great double.
50-50. Off the kickoff, he scored in 10 seconds in game 1. Now he scored in 8 seconds in game 3. Jack just not able to get there in time.
That's fun. Take some time, work it out.
Half confirmed.
Yeah. That was a fortunate challenge by Monkey Moon. I think Jorius could have done a little bit better to throw that into the corner, but it does spill out to Zen, who, of course, is positioned perfectly. Now Zen again with 100 boost, going for a play, going for the bump. Exotic will follow up.
There it is. Those bump plays are where it's at.
The team play goes up too early.
Yeah, you could see Jack and Jorius going for the bump fake. At that point, does Stizzy just go? Maybe it's a change of mindset if he backs off there, if he shadow defends in a 3-2, 3-on-1. You're in trouble. You're going to get bumped. You're going to get flipped out of the way. Maybe you just challenge and try and take a 50 to buy time there, Gibbs. Jack and Jorius.
It's so hard,
Tough spot.
Yeah, exactly. That midfield pass, like the small little pass that came out, turned into a 2v1 situation. And again, like, these Raku pairs are so good. In these 2v1s, they're going to score more times than not because one of them's always going to go for that bump.
100%. Jorius now with 100 boost. Zan has to back off. Ooh, Stizzy misses that. Jack now in a little bit of an awkward spot, but Vitality, that was awkward. You can see Monkey Moon and Exotic both wanting that ball. Neither getting it.
Oh, what a save.
Monkey Moon with the save. Doesn't land the clear just yet. And it is quite just jarring positioning still from Vitality, but they've found themselves with a 2-goal lead. Having to defend now. It's another double commit from Vitality, keeping it out of net.
As long as those double commits don't turn into juicy rebounds, they'll be okay, but it has been dangerous now. That's going up with Stizzy. Gets the pass out to
Jack, and he doesn't get it.
Soft touch off the post and out.
Oh my
Jack,
gosh.
You could see his thought process. He kept it slow and behind.
Hey, Nick, if you got any music, too, I would love to hear some music.
Could have been a goal here. Zen, free double on the backboard. Bump lands. Really well done there by Jorius. Stizzy now back. Boost in net. Arms it across to Jack. He's low, but keeping it close enough. Jorius finds a decent 50, but Exotic, he can go again. It's Stizzy by himself. He's trying to dodge demos. Gibbs. He's in trouble. He's made a
Monkey Moon. There we go, Monkey.
Oh, it's so difficult when you're trying to play defense and people are trying to bump you. Monkey Moon makes a great shot. Great save by Stizzy. Jorius
almost had it out.
The height on it. Monkey Moon follows his own shot. And Vitality 3-0. Like, I'm still not confident in them throughout this game, but they're getting the job done, scoring the goals.
Monkey Moon on net. Jack looking to clean that one up. I do like the people that are currently
how much Rocket League do you have
2021
left?
Comas and wondering who Stizzy and where Scrub is.
Is it like an all-day thing?
Looks like we've entered a time warp. That's a fantastic copy pasta from the Twitch chat. I like it. Stizzy
Is it for the chip?
Joris is going to try
this one is its grand finals.
Actually found Exotic, who has to back off the boost first.
How much do they make?
I have no idea for this one.
Vitality. Still a long way in this game.
Who cares how much they make per tournament?
Good enough to hang on to it, but Monkey Moon's got 0 boost on the back.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say how much they're making.
I don't know.
Great demo by Zen.
Really, that's like the grand prize is like the main thing of the tournament.
Oh my God, the triple save.
That ball does not go in, and Zen will get the clear. Vitality get away with one.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Stizzy has had his best game here so far. Dignitas, obviously, haven't had the best game so far. 2 minutes left. Reset comes through from Zen. Over 1. Monkey Moon tries to find the 50. Exotic just committed. That's in. That's just wide open. What are we doing here?
Yeah, that was so free. I could see that one from a mile
away.
And
it was clear for me to see, you know, what to be going there, but he just wanted to bite at that challenge.
It just doesn't make sense when you're up 3 with 2 minutes left that you send your third man on a play like that. Maybe they thought he had no boost. He's going to play it slow, but bad read there by Vitality. But the one positive, I think, out of Vitality throughout this match is
this major one
game. I think on both sides. Like Dignitas is not holding pressure like they
Birmingham open too.
Like in games 1 and 2. And
so yeah,
generally speaking, that has helped
Vitality.
$255,000. Vitality is the better
God
team
damn.
And they've looked good outside
just see
of
the
that
worlds.
The
worlds they made pretty good money. Like last year.
Yeah, the worlds is 1.6 or 1.16 million. So $1,165,000.
They're sponsored by a lot of.
Yeah, that's a large prize pool for 3 people. Like that's a.
It's like 4 or 5. Their coaches and all that too. They have like 2 coaches. Some of them do. Some have.
I don't really understand. I know their strategies, but like
in the midfield have worked out.
I always wonder why in Call of Duty and Halo, especially Halo, I'm like, why the fuck do you need, like, they can't even talk in the game or do anything. Like, Formal even talks about how it's, like, useless and he fucking plays, you know?
Yeah, and here it is.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm just saying in Halo and Call of Duty, I never understood it, why they having a split. Like,
yeah, and they're not playing.
And they're not doing anything in the game besides standing in the back. They can't say, they can't, their headphones don't work, like they just listen.
Timeout buff is real and has never been stronger.
That's insane too, because you always take your timeout.
Oh, what a hit!
2 games, so you
now it's 5-1 after
the team who takes the timeout is
the
worst team. Yet there's still a 90%
is the emote wall up?
Absolutely
I gotta get
absurd.
the emote
Like if there
wall
was no timeout buff, you would think 40% or so.
Get it right here.
If I use the pizza,
and the only team
to break
pizza
and the emote wall works
game
with
6
it,
Vitality calling that timeout.
I wish it. I love that pineapple, the whole pineapple on the pizza.
There's only one team.
That actually is such a good emote.
What?
It's not even sliced. It's literally like not even shaved. Just a whole pineapple pizza. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Was it Rambo? Yeah, we back in it. I got you, Rambo.
Are you gonna stream the Call of Duty Grand Finals too, or what?
I would, but they don't allow branded people to get rewards, so I wouldn't get any Call of Duty rewards for watching it.
You know, just hanging out with the last
still streaming it though, right?
Yeah, but that sucks. Like, with this, I'm getting like drops every 2 hours, Like, I'm getting a bunch of Rocket League stuff, goal explosions, decals, a bunch of stuff that I would only get for watching this during this time. But like on COD, you do it on YouTube, but they don't allow branded content to get it. Which doesn't make any sense.
It's just 1 hour. It's nothing crazy. The grand finals will be like 1 hour.
I did see a doll that looked a lot like you, had a lot of pins
in it. Just sucks, so not really getting anything.
Fair enough.
Interesting, I don't know if that's related to anything that happened here, but back into this game. Honestly, come on the podcast.
Oh!
From that though.
Oh!
There it is. All right.
Hey, we got the the emo wall is going crazy right now. Let's go.
And everyone's having a good time.
And this up and down gameplay
Let's
again
go.
has been
We locked in
very
right
well
now.
for Vitality throughout
Vitality
this game.
win up 1.
We're gonna see if that pressure
We're
can
seeing
change
good gameplay
back, where
come
Dignitas
through.
Can contain it and
Getting
keep
excited
on the
here.
blue side
And
of the field. But
you
this
know what
game,
time it is?
Back and forth we go. Midfield
time
was won
to
by
spin
Vitality, like as
the
you can see
wheel.
with the Brazil scoreline.
We got one here for Nick.
Don't know what they said in the timeout, but they found a way to play Rocket League again. They weren't doing it in the first couple of games.
Stupid hat. Oh, Nick.
Interestingly enough,
Stupid hat.
I'm putting myself in Dignitas' shoes, Gibbs. I'm calling the timeout right back. I'm calling that timeout. That is enough. That is enough of a landslide, enough of a one-way traffic sort of.
What hat, Nick? Gesture or spider?
Right there. I wouldn't worry about going to one more game.
Hey, we're going crazy. Let's go.
Chance of winning, Gibbs. Then you're 3-1 up.
And then I got one here for Donnie.
Why would you not call a timeout
for Don?
I feel like the 90% win rate is like, yeah, it sounds
Don
great
got
on paper, but
freestyle
I don't know if you just call a timeout
or chug. Don.
Then you're gonna win. Like if they were up 3-0, do they call a timeout to make it 4-0?
And then we got
like,
Nor.
I think you have to lose twice. You just have to. Like this game got away from them, and I think they realized that.
Another
and
stupid hat.
There's still time.
Yeah, I'm
yes,
gonna spin it again.
90% win rate. I could see that, but I think that's because when you lose 2 in a row, you can kind of figure out all those mistakes that have happened.
Let me get this.
This game seems to have just gotten away from Dig. I'm going to give him one more.
Song request.
I would have called the timeout.
That's fair. That's fair.
Got a song request.
Obviously, Kcorp actually were 3-1
Chug then
down
freestyle.
Oh
shit! Then I'll wear the stupid hat. I'll wear a stupid hat then.
This is such an important game right here, right now. Off the timeout. Let's see.
Junkin Master.
Let's see if Dig can get the job done. Gonna keep it in the back pocket, keep it in the locker for perhaps another loss. But as you said, it did get away from them pretty quick that game 3.
Yeah, and it was like small mistakes that I think they can figure out in the meantime. And also when it is a blowout, you have more time to talk about it. Like, you've been in a lot of blowouts. When
immensely locked in.
You talked a ton throughout the game. You're like, hey, let's just figure this out while we're playing.
Is it like really good leading question there from you?
Oh! That Dignitas shot was actually insanity. Let me hydrate real quick.
And calling timeouts. And that's
exactly.
I think that
okay, fair enough. So I should have trusted
you on that one. Apparently, Jack, let's see what you can do here. No boost. Gotta keep it in the
give
corner.
me a moment. I'm running
I'd say it's a better start from Dignitas because they haven't conceded in 10 seconds, which they have done twice so far this series. Zen trying to pop this one up. Low boost. Monkey move.
I'm still doing this for like another hour and such.
It feels like a bit of a pointless challenge, and now they're a little bit awkward. See Monkey move actually lands on the boost spawn. Joris misses the 50, but Dig so far look to be more in control.
150. It depends because if not, I have to go to a birthday party.
He had like no boost. Monkey's trying to
help. Oh my gosh.
Going off the ceiling, just like his overtime winner.
You said what? Sorry.
Earlier.
It's really loud.
I only have enough capital.
This is the vitality you have.
Yeah, you can go ahead and use it. I'm not worried, man.
On you at any moment with any of these players. Exotic. Perfect placement there.
I still can't believe the last time we did that mission that randomly found the bag and just got out of there in under like 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Just too heavy. You could see him pre-flipping, trying to get there, but not being to the ball. If that's a softer touch into the corner, he follows that. He gets free possession and
cheers,
it's
Don.
Still a 0-0 game. But Vitality get the first. Joris looks for the bump. It hasn't worked so far, that play. Hunky Moon's awkward on this. Slow enough that he can deal with it. Jack actually bid on that, thinking maybe he's going to miss. Maybe the 2-time will miss this one. Stizzy across. Jack underneath, 50 by Monkey Moon, no boost. Still a lot of pressure for Dignitas, a lot of time in blue half, and they're not finding the boost control that they want.
But you can see there the patience by Monkey Moon. We were on his camera for a while. Another patient play there off the back wall. He had 40 boosts. He's chilling on the back wall. Waits until he has the challenge to go for it. And that is the difference between Monkey Moon and basically every other player in Rocket League. He will be incredibly patient and wait for the play to unfold.
It'd be really good, what I'm saying. It'd be hard, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I've never heard this beat before, so pardon me. I'm just letting it play out. Trying to find my pocket. Yeah. All or nothing. All or nothing's all I ever wanted. Pull up in the ghost, now they think the kid is haunted. Yeah, I'm flaunting, yeah, I'm bossing, yeah, I'm stacking up. Thinking that they got it, but the girl is like the aqueduct, she acting up. I ain't tripping, I'ma get a bag. All those moments trying to do the most, now I got paper tags. I'ma laugh, everyone is always talking. Do it often, now they in the coffin and that shit's exhausting. All I ever known is to get mine, then I give it back. This is for my homies who was never really getting back. This is all the motives that I had as a fucking kid. Yeah. All the motives that I had a young, trying to do the most just to show them that I am the one. Working like I'm Icarus, I'm heading right up to the sun. Yeah, you know that I'm my daddy's son. Trying to get my bags up. But these haters getting tagged up, toe tag. Every time that I've been on the beat, showing out. Every time that I've been on the street, that's that Bathing Ape, season 22 coming through. Got that residue, picture formulating, see the pixels as it resolute. Yeah, you know I'm coming through. Give a fuck, you know I'm true. Hey. Just a little something in the meantime, you know what I'm saying?
He gets to work. All the vitality out of a clamber back. 45 seconds. They just need to hang on now for that 1-goal lead.
That was funny.
Do you know why that happens? People get anemic? Like, is that just a genetic thing, or how does that happen? I'm genuinely asking.
Yeah. That's that blood issue, right?
Low iron.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Space for Sizzy to get to work. The bump was coming through. Exotic sat in net. 1-1. Fantastic equalizing goal. I spoke about it at the start of this game. How important this 3-1 lead could be in the series.
It's hard to be disciplined with anything, with most things.
Yeah, 100%. I have my troubles, for sure.
Yeah, everyone does.
Two defenders on that play, or at least screen them.
One of the hardest things for me, and I know this sounds like a very, like, probably first world issue, but it's not getting on my phone before I go to bed. That is, like, such a hard thing for me not to do.
What do you usually do?
Me and Lila watch TikToks and then we go to bed after.
Yeah.
I swear to God. Like, we will send each other TikToks throughout the day and stuff. And then at the end of the day, we usually just, like, unwind, watch some TikToks, and then we hit the hay. And by the time, dude, I know this is dumb, but when we're watching the TikToks, Prince has to be on my chest watching them with us. So it's like all of us chilling. She loves it, dude. Whenever I'm sick, she's always chilling with me. Whenever I don't feel good, she's chilling. No! Oh, Dignitas is up. 2 games now. Dignitas needs 1 more game.
Go for it here, Exotic. Just the early challenge goes right out to
that's brutal. By the way, Nick, I've never heard that beat before. I'm actually gonna save that. I'll make a demo to it and I'll send it to you.
30 seconds for some Stizzy match. Huge. It's
It was
just ever since that first series of the day, though, with Vitality.
It actually blows my mind because I have like a bunch of beat folders, and the one I've been loading it in is called 2024 Q1, and now it's not 2024.
Playing perfect Rocket League. There are a couple of mistakes here and there, but the quality was outrageous. Today, there's been double commits, there's been messy, there's been people getting caught up front post, they've been bumping each other, and Dignitas have just
Dread? No, Led Dread.
Shred.
Isn't there someone called Judge Dredd? No.
That's a movie.
What about Red Shred? It's like Red Dead,
but I've actually been playing a lot of skateboard. I've been playing a lot of Tony Hawk lately.
Dude, Tony Hawk is such a good game.
I'm 96% done, almost beating it. I'm stuck on two or three tricks. I think it's 3.
Dude, those missions are sick.
I love it, dude. I think Tony Hawk 2 is one of the greatest.
Is that the one with put your quarter up, or is that Underground?
That's Underground. But the reason why I think 2 is so good is because it was like the polished version of 1 when it came out, like the first skating game, like how good it is.
Is that the one where you're in New Jersey?
And just the way that
defense
gives him wait for that second man to get in.
That's too hard for me. It's too realistic. I'm not trying to move the joystick 5 different ways to do one trick. I'd rather just fucking go back, left, hold B. I'm just old school. The game's great though.
That's a remastered, right?
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Yeah, Tony Hawk said he made so much money off that game.
Yeah, I think he said the guy handed him a check for like $3 million or something like
that.
That's
insane.
They said he met him for dinner or breakfast, and he's like, "Hey, things have been going a lot better than we thought," and he just slid him over a check.
I know Skate's a great game, but that's like one of the greatest skating games ever made, huh? Like it has to be. The Tony Hawk Pro Skater, like. I always think about underground. I always think about the eye getting stabbed with the stick, and then like the socket thing swirling around it. I always think about that. The Neversoft, whatever the logo.
Pre-jump save there, but Zen is just
oh,
up on everything.
Let's go!
The backboard pass out to
excellent
Exotic,
double tap off back, and then
the back of the net, and
Zen gets it back over. I thought he was going to drop it down.
I mean, they were making saves, Dig, but they were never really out of trouble.
Trapped in a deadly video game.
It was still in that orange
Trapped in a deadly video game.
You get the first goal.
I was thinking about Aesop Rock.
However, let's see if Dig can recompose.
That's probably one of Doom's worst verses, but Aesop Rock goes crazy.
Apparently, Jack, even in defense, might help.
I looked up who has the highest vocabulary in rap history, and it's Eminem and Aesop Rock.
Yeah, Zen's had a lot of space. Jory's with a great.
Oh, what a save!
Spills in. Exotic barely tips that ball out.
Put your quarter up, brother.
And they do get the clearance, but Zen, like in the midfield, has had a lot of space with about half a
that shit always cracks me up.
Used it pretty well throughout this game. I think eventually that's going to lead to a goal.
I just know Aesop always talking about origami something.
And there's the complete right side of the pitch open. Vitality all in the same spot once again. Monkey Moon.
Oh, Monkey Moon.
Does he get the... It's too much height on it in the end. Exotic
I appreciate you, Nick, and everyone else, man. Rambo, Nav. Appreciate everyone hopping in here, showing some love. We're just sitting here playing watching Rocket League. I will have some streams. I was thinking about doing streams where I solely work on music during them. Just like I'm on FL Studio, just working on it, making music. You guys basically hear me raw record verses, and you work on it. I've been seeing a lot of artists doing that lately, which I like it. It's just I'm not too fluent in FL Studio, so I might seem like a damn scrub.
He's been off throughout this entire I feel like we know he's a LAN player. And it's not off the kickoff though. Zen just takes it.
Done. Zen. Vitality might do what happened to them. They might 3-1 come back. They might. That's a stretch, but right now it's looking phenomenal. If Dignitas calls a timeout, it's not going to be looking too bright.
And this will,
it's like I said before, it's weird how much a timeout is effective.
The games of Vitality do
like getting that second to talk to your team and just be like, yo, like you guys are making bad plays, you're overcommitting.
Again, they need to recompose. This is very scrappy in defense, and they're not transitioning the ball anywhere nearly as well as they did in the previous game.
Yeah, midfield is just open for Zen. It's just a playground for him right now. He just had so much time with the ball multiple times throughout this game. He's using it so effectively.
Stizzy with a beautiful touch.
He has no boost, but the speed he has in that midfield to confuse everyone has been
what a beautiful touch. Don, what are you playing?
They win this game. Now here's the one time where I'd say you don't have to lose 2 in a row, Dig. You might want to call the timeout here.
Yeah, this is the one. Oh, yeah, okay.
Bro, I almost did the Easter egg yesterday. This Easter egg is the hardest one I've ever done.
Really?
I mean it. We had gold plates, I had triple pack, I had the ray gun and everything, and we still lost. Like, every person needs to be maxed out potential. Every person.
Monkey Moon throws it on. Zen's just waiting for the clear from Jack.
Yeah, this dude that I was playing with had 15 on the houses.
What the fuck?
Minute 20 now. Joris.
Oh!
Has he found an open net? Is Exotic back? No, there is the gap. And
oh my God.
We saw it a couple of games ago. It didn't hurt them. A free goal, and they are 3 up. Interesting.
Yeah.
Like, what is that touch by Monkey Moon? That's not a touch you expect out of him. He just gives it up for free. Exotic tries to make it back, just barely slow to that ball, and it's just puzzling at times what we've seen out of Monkey Moon when he has some space to make some touches. And
hey Don, I'm going to be uploading some TikToks and YouTube Shorts and Instagram clips, but a couple of them have you in them.
Joris has missed, Joris has whiffed, and that is going to roll straight in the net. That hurts when you come back to 2 with a minute. There's game on, but it's probably well, he probably
yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. That was a very odd touch there by Joris, but those are the ones that you just got to make sure you put a little bit more car on. You can't go for the pixel perfect passes all the time, just in case, but Vitality looks like they're going to walk away with this game. I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to stop talking.
Stop talking right now. Stop talking right this instant. Why is this a goal? Jack gets a demo, goes to mid boost. Zen pre-jumps, last man in net.
4-2. It's up a minute left.
I'd say it's pretty unnecessary.
Insane game.
But he does it anyway. 57 seconds. Back to 2.
I could see him being afraid of another bump coming out. Joris always gets around that ball to get a kickoff goal. It doesn't happen. So I could see the pre-jump because of the threat of apparently Jack upfield, but that was way too early. And here's Zen again with some space, makes a move.
Good touch.
But gets denied. Dignitas only
I got to give it, when Dignitas is on, they're on.
To have a chance in this game.
Who's their main player?
His name's apparently Jack.
Monkey Moon. Cannot this time. Joris.
He has a pretty insane. Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was a terrible play. You should have seen it before. The game before,
it's getting ugly.
They were They were like game 6. If the other team won, it was a tie. If Vitality won, then they won, and their teammate on the losing team passed it over his teammate and gave them an open goal. And it's just like, ow. Like, ow. Oh, Joris.
Really messy game from both teams.
Yeah.
Anyone you'd want to be forgetting if you're Dignitas, and some moments that you want to forget.
I'm happy that they finally allowed beverage sponsors to this. Oh, Donnie with the extra wheel spin bet.
1 match point, and a couple more to go to hit that all-important game 7. But
I'll also take recommendations to put stuff on the wheel. Like, I can add more stuff on the wheel.
Just recompose themselves in the next match.
To bring cat appearance back.
Cat appearance is a good one.
To the most recent world champions.
No way.
You know a series is not over until you
no way, Don.
But Dignitas knows this.
You see that?
No timeout, it looks like.
It's the hat. Jack's a smart
I don't think it is, Don.
Do you want a 90% chance of winning? Just say
I know, but no, it's not.
That simple.
I mean,
there you go, Don.
Go to Champions Field, call it there.
Donna Juanadello.
The time it's failed is in game 7, not Champions.
Okay. That's fair, but when you're going up against 3 world champion players, you don't want it to go to Champions Field, even if you do call that timeout. I am a little surprised that Dignitas did not call it here, but at the end of the day, Vitality got the job done. Again, a messy game, but Vitality will take it. And I think when, again, look, these are more up and down games, Vitality seems to win those midfield battles just a little bit more.
Look at Jack, he is pissed.
Outside of, like,
he's so
the
pissed.
Random exotic third man miss. So we'll see if Vitality can keep that going. At this point, it feels like momentum's on Vitality's side, but Dignitas at any moment can just clip and just have a fantastic goal that'll put them ahead. So they want to win it here. They don't want to go to Champions Field.
Well, we said the momentum was on their side after game 3. They Braziled them.
Hey, Nick, when you're on, let me know if I see that notification come up.
Similar story, or we head to Champions Field, which might just deserve. Joris.
Sorry,
this one off with low boost in the corner with 100 now. Down the line, Exotic, when does he challenge as he goes?
Oh, he tried to go for a bomb.
It wasn't letting me join you, Donnie.
Exotic manages to get this. I'd just say for Vitality at this rate,
because
that's a
after I
fantastic
said I
shot.
didn't I joined yours, it wasn't letting me join you, so I invited you. Then it said I can join, so I started joining.
Just play fluid, natural.
I know we haven't been playing a COD a lot, but there was a big issue with like different version joining, and people weren't able to join each other without restarting their game. It was so annoying.
Option at this point, but we'll see. It's so close right now. Right here is a good back.
Oh! No. Oh my gosh. I definitely will be around 3:30 Eastern time.
That
Bet.
was a great chance. Steezy was coming in, but an extra touch wasn't what was required there.
What are you looking to play, Nick?
First minute of this game. Zen backs off.
Yeah, man. The one thing I recommend, if you don't want to buy COD, I recommend you trying Warzone and feeling it out. But if you like it, I recommend the zombies. The zombies is probably the biggest selling point in multiplayer right now because Warzone has been. They're kind of letting Warzone eat shit. Just zombies, yeah. Where's the Zombies Chronicles for her Black Ops 6? What up, Rambo?
The defense not really there. We have
hey, Rambo and Nick, type spin in the wheel in chat. I gotcha.
Defense a little bit hairy, but no goals yet.
Well, that was nearly open for Exotic to walk through. A lot of pre-jumps still from Vitality. Another double commit. Monkey
yeah, that'd be so sick.
By Exotic infield. Joris, back post. Joris wide open.
Monkey.
We couldn't really see the angle there, but I think Joris had a wide open net and just could not find it. Another mistake.
I saw this video of like this girl like asking guys while they're out drinking if they would buy a crowbar. She's like, why would you want to buy a crowbar? And all the dudes are like, it's a fucking crowbar. Look at this thing. It's sick. And they're just like, it's a crowbar.
A crowbar.
I know, but you said that and instantly made me think of that video. Because they're literally, it's just a bunch of drunk dudes and they're like, fuck yeah, I'll take this crowbar. And she's like, why? She's like, it's a crowbar. It's sick.
Yeah, it's a giant piece of metal.
That's got a hook at the end of it.
Dude, someone else did a video. Someone did a video where it was like, why do men put their beds in the corner of their room? And oh my god, what a shot by Jorius. And the dude, a bunch of guys are saying it's primal. It makes you feel like you're in a cave.
I like being face pressed against.
Look, even Nick in chat, he said crowbars are useful in all aspects of life.
Crowbar.
You can beat someone's ass with it. You can open a door with it.
Out of nowhere, the underdog strikes back.
I always think about a monkey wrench.
Stizzy going up.
Wow, what an absolute dime from Stizzy.
And Zen can do nothing but watch. Dignitas up top.
It feels like when they concede it, it wakes them
Here,
up.
I'm gonna
switch.
switch.
They go, okay, let's start scoring. Let's get some offense going. Dig 2-1. Still half the game remains. 4 vitality.
If someone pulls for another hat, I'll
try and find their way.
Like I said, I might put Cheese Hat on there. Cheese Hat's gonna be its own thing because the Cheese Hat is it's monumental.
It hasn't been pretty. It's been very scrappy from Vitality. But Dig.
I think I'm gonna get. I know this sounds dumb, but I think I'm gonna get costumes. Costumes. I'll do a. I want to do a subathon, right? Where like I do like the 1 chip challenge if I get like 100 subs or 10 subs and like certain stuff where we're basically like. I know there's fitness challenge subathons, there's regular subathons, but I can do ones where like I basically every time you guys sub I have to go do like 10 curls or something stupid, you know, like just something where it keeps the interactiveness like at a high.
Monkey Moon will have to clear this out. Not the best touch, but it does.
I was seeing Tenacity. Don, you know Tenacity, right?
Better clear that time. Out to Zen.
The streamer. He streams Rocket League.
Reset here.
It's easy.
Yeah.
He's doing he's been doing his subathon for 2 weeks, and dude, he's already at like 1,500 subs, bro.
What a pass!
Should we party up? Posse up.
And he was waiting to equalize.
Yeah.
So much
Nothing beats some good posse.
Tries to throw it away. He tries to turn it.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
But instead, Exotic is there on no boost, right place, right time, turns it into a beautiful pass, and we're all square.
Just feels like we're going 7. Just got that. It's got that script to it at the moment. Zen off the ceiling.
He's coming back.
Dodges the demo. He's low. Leaves it for Stizzy. He's trying to control this one. Delays his flip. Goes again.
Oh, what?
Oh, Exotic had to be there. They double committed
Monkey
and Zen.
I didn't realize B was struggle cut.
Zen now with a 50.
You're good.
Monkey Moon. Side wall.
Oh, you're not
finds
dead.
the skim. Jack. Can he find a teammate? No.
Are you still using that Wii stuff, Don?
They look in control,
Yeah.
but they got to get around
Nice.
this midfield line where Zen meets all the challenge.
Monkey
Moon just completely tries past it. He's whipped again.
Yeah, dude, that's what I was gonna try to get because you can get good money running
Zen's
Moonshine.
They're not comfortable Vitality, but they're still right in this. 30 seconds.
Zen's bell
Come on.
in that
If
midfield challenge role,
Vitality
and,
loses, this is it. Dignitas goes up. But if they do this as Game 7 and they're tied, come on.
Game 7.
Great demo. Monkey Moon 0 boost. Dignitas
Stizzy, turn around.
Team, which you wouldn't usually say when there's 3 more champions on the other side of things.
Regardless.
In net, he's going to wait for the shot.
This
He has to
Lud
get
and
there.
Grizzly.
Exotic was circling. 5 seconds. Game
I wonder
6,
where we
do
can
get
find
overtime.
Grizzlies
Exotic gets a
in the
magic. One more
Grizzlies.
touch, 50 by Stizzy. Monkey Moon underneath. Ball down. OT. Game 6.
All right, OT, Game 6. This is it. If Vitality loses, they lose.
Oh, Dignitas want this so bad. This will help their major chances so incredibly much. Vitality very likely going to the major, but wants another shot at Kcorp in that final. That's if Kcorp makes it. We see Exotic.
Uh-oh, Exotic choked.
Jack is there to meet it, throwing it deep, looking for bumps, looking for boost. He grabs the
Come on, please.
Ooh, the bounce
Zen and Jack bump, but it's up in mid. No one's in back.
We'll get the challenge.
Can Exotic get a hit? That was a terrible hit. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. That was a terrible hit.
Free challenges, free touches. Monkey Moon. Touch off, he's actually been demoed. Jack's looking for bumps.
Terrible.
Vitality front post. Where does Jorius go? Solo play. Takes it slow. Takes it low.
Oh. No. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Get it away. Get it away. He got a demo. Monkey. Okay, Monkey got it off.
Monkey C.
Just get it. Moments of breathe.
Monkey C, Monkey Moon.
Somehow, just one errant touch. Exotic by himself makes a play on it, but it's going to make
good play, Exotic.
Does so exceptionally well.
Yeah.
Zen with 100 boost. A missed touch though. Throws it back to Dignitas.
Massive touch.
Hey, big head. I'm locked in, trying to make this bread.
One-on-two situation. Jorius with the first catch. Zen pre-jumps. Jorius goes low with the flip. Wins the 50. Stizzy up. It's back to Jorius. When does apparently Jack want to get in? Will he get a chance? Does he jump? He does. He goes early, but he's been beaten. Here we go.
No! They almost scored!
Save just. Exotic keeping it in.
What?
Both teams having cracking chances in this overtime. 90 seconds gone. Monkey Moon with a shot. Jorius, it is wide. It's offline. More demos coming through. Zen's been removed. Jack, can he get the shot? It's Monkey Moon into the corner. It's absolute chaos. It's back and forth. No team yet to strike a blow.
Just sit here for the next 5 hours.
Dignitas going.
Come on, please.
So effective, but they just can't capitalize when they
there we go.
them.
Stizzy's out back.
They get a few more.
Is that a bad touch? Come on, work game 7. Work game 7.
It's absolutely scrappy. It's chaos. It's like you're asking 2 men off the street to
RLCS, sign me up. I will.
Let me know if you switch over to COD, okay? Even if you play multiplayer.
Alrighty.
It's not conventional. It's not
what
we usually see from the world
I might be back.
Fighting for this game 7.
Oh.
Stizzy.
Come on.
Monkey again.
Monkey miss. Monkey miss.
Enough, he's got members there. There's the shot. Send back in time. Dignitas keeping
no,
the pressure. You can't keep whipping. You
True.
can't keep missing like this.
Monkey son.
Check the camera settings. So I don't know what's going on with Monkey Moon, but multiple whiffs throughout this tournament that he should never be making. But we're still square in overtime. Monkey Moon throws it up high. Dignitas will take control, trying to get the clear. Zen on 0 boost.
Oregano venison.
Will take control, trying to pass it down to apparently Jack, who will take this up the wall.
Yeah, I've been cooking all that food. I'm trying to get that book to cook all the food faster. You can cook like 3 pieces of food at the same time.
From both sides, but who's going to be the first one to capitalize? Zen has been demoed for the 65.
You can get it from the fence.
Exotic's been beaten for free. It's Jack with Zen. Has support across. Zen gets the challenge. Jorius was there.
Yeah, I bought the cleaver from him.
I need to level up more so I can buy more stuff from him.
The hunter cleaver you can throw.
Yeah, that's what I have. You can yank that baby.
I got an ancient tomahawk.
Hero mode time for Stizzy going up by himself.
Oh, and they won! Dignitas beat Vitality.
Top left corner, Stizzy does it. Dig to the grand finals.
The kid with so many questions on his name answers all of them.
Go to
with the
bed, he said.
on Zen. Dig into the top 2, through to the grand final. Vitality go home. GG's in the chat. What a performance from this new Dignitas lineup.
That's just hero mode right there. Dignitas coming out on top, taking down the world champion roster of Vitality.
They got a soccer game on the 8th.
They have a spot in the grand finals. They also will take over 3rd place in the European point rankings with a crucial 10 points, and they will play for 5 more in that grand final.
They're crazy.
Yeah, you're right.
What a series. I mean, we saw yesterday, we're going to speak about this one for a long time, the KC Vitality Game 7.
The girls I knew in high school that were into soccer were all
as I said, it felt like it was all heart from both teams. It was a Vitality that could not find an ounce of cohesion. They could not find anything.
Vitality
more
lost.
than I've ever seen in OCE. Monkey Moon with more whiffs than I've seen in his career. But they almost found a way to 7.
Something about Monkey Moon is off, man.
Capitalize on these mistakes. They had some rough games, Gibbs, but in the end, it was Stizzy. What a moment for him.
We talk about the physical plays. I only have through game 5, but they doubled up on demos for Dignitas. Like, they were avoiding demos so perfectly well. They were getting so many throughout that overtime. They just couldn't capitalize on them, but it was relieving pressure when they would have to play defense if they would delete one of those members off the field. Dignitas, that shot by Jorius was just out of this world, and that is what you need to do when you're the underdog. You need to clip on the favorite.
What a moment for him as well. So many questions on He
really did tell him to go to bed, bro.
And he's into the grand final.
He said good night.
Question marks around his performance after the first event. Answered right here. Vitality. Well, maybe I don't know what to think of them anymore after that series, but I do know that Dignitas are here. They're a top 4 team. They're right here to stay, and we have another
Hey, thank you so much, Donnie. Thank you so much, dog. You know, I appreciate that shit. Thank you. Wheel spin for Donnie, another one. Actually, you know what? We've reached the level, Don.
Yeah.
I've gotten 3 followers, 4 followers today, and then I've gotten 2 resubs today. I don't know how this is gonna fit.
It was just an anniversary thing.
I don't know how this is gonna fit, but we have progressed into wearing the cheese hat.
Yes.
Actually, I have an idea. So we've progressed into wearing the cheese hat. There's a lot of cheese, a lot of hat.
Cheesy breezy.
You said the emote wall's up?
Yeah, it should be. There it is, there it is.
Yup.
Pineapple on pizza, baby. Why is it not letting...
I need to find some help so I can take it to Kcorp so I can make shit. And then we can go to my moonshine shed. Cool. What missions can I tell I can do with you? Actually,
dude, it is nutty in here right now.
So the Emerald Station is closest fast travel.
I'm trying to see if I can get Nick on the Shimmy Shimmy Ya feature. So now it is Kcorp versus
You ready, Moisty?
I kind of don't even want to watch this anymore because my team just got absolutely decimated into bits.
You know how I felt the whole Bears season.
So real. We should do the fucking Easter egg. That shit's so hard.
I'd be down. Especially right now. I'm not even close to being tired.
Don, we need you, Don.
Yeah, if we could run it right now, Donnie, that would be really cool.
Us 3 could probably do it.
Unless you really don't want to, I won't force you to do anything you don't want to.
Yeah, no worries. I'm still watching this down, so you don't gotta... Yeah. This dude's name is...
I'm gonna go do this mission.
Bilbo Snackins.
Oh, I mean, we could do it after the mission, too. I'm not saying we gotta quit right now.
Bilbo Snackins? What the fuck? I got that dog in me.
Oh yeah, the restaurant.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I saw that. I like Mary's Meatless Dog. Did you see that one?
I gotta see it right now.
It's on the bottom right. Or the Juandolf.
Mary's Meatless Middle Earth Dog.
Did you see Juandolf too?
Juandolf the Mexican. Bacon, salsa, onion, diced tomatoes, and spicy Mexican sauce.
Juandolf.
That fucking advertising is next level.
If that's not a real character in the next Lord of the Rings, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Wandolph and Nexi.
I'm a wild dog, child of the darkness, feared by all. And then it shows someone, I'm adopting you, and his name's Biscuit.
Hey, Biscuit. Here, boy.
Dude, why are weights so expensive?
Did by pound? Because I bought some tenors from Five Below.
I'm just looking on Facebook Marketplace. I want like a curl bar.
$8.
And then I can use that for like deadlifting too. You can kind of use it for everything. You can do squats with it. You can do fucking curls. You can do deadlifts. You can power clean.
That's a lot of pineapple on some pizza.
Pineapple.
A lot of pineapple. Pineapple.
Ooh, this guy's selling a whole fucking...
Are you waiting to be loaded in?
Yeah, I'm in the load screen.
Okay. Just went black for me.
Vitality stock down, Dig stock up. A shocking loss for the Bees as Dignitas Styles on through them. Emphasis on Styles. Into the grand finals. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rocket League Championship Series. And I want
this dude said that Stizzy should get banned for his thing.
Feeling great.
For saying put him to sleep.
Yeah, man, I saw those celebrations. I mean, you guys seem to have like a
put him in a cough, and then you just jump on like a fucking roll of toilet papers.
Yeah, like...
We still in here, my boy. Of course, like, Nick. I appreciate it. We got the cheese hat.
I don't know what to say, honestly. So.
I think a lot of us were speechless too, man. I mean,
it
just seemed like yelling afterwards too. Have you guys had a moment? I mean, obviously you had to jump on, but did you guys say anything after?
Nick, I would love to see you on a feature, dog.
Not really.
Your Twitter or your Discord's popping right now.
I mean, at that point, that's all I have to be. I mean, coming into the series, what were your like obviously you want to beat Vitality, but what were like the realistic expectations for the team? You knew it had to be hard.
I'm telling y'all.
Where'd you find this?
Type spin the wheel on the chat, y'all. Nick and Rambo still have a spin in the wheel.
Vitality and the wall, even like the wall main event, it's just our goal is make major and try to make the best thing possible. And our goal is make grand finals, semifinals. Like the first regional was a bad thing for us, like a bad result.
Yeah,
but
I gotta go see what Zen's doing.
Our next goal is make grand finals, semifinals in every tournament.
Okay, well, you did that, semifinals, and then grand finals now. I gotta ask, like, do you because I said that you have to think Vitality's gonna be hard, and you said no.
Hey,
do you feel the same?
I will cheers, like, but type Rambo, type spin the wheel in chat. Type spin the wheel.
I really think Kcorp is a really
you and Nick can type spin the wheel in chat.
Good team, but there's always a chance, and I think we're a team like we can beat them.
Stizzy and Joris,
right? I mean, I guess the initial talks for like the desk was like, hey, you're, like a top 4 team or whatever, but now with Ninjas of Pajamas down,
cheese.
Down
He said cheese.
I mean, you got anything to the desk?
Yeah, I'm just wearing a cheese hat right now because Donnie hit for the silly hat, but he also resubscribed for 3 months.
No, yeah,
it's been for 3 months, so I appreciate it.
Our name like Dignitas. I think we're a team like can beat everyone, so don't think we're bad or something, or we can only make the first.
Yep, the first and only Twitch subscription.
I don't think we're going to think of that anymore, Stizzy. I mean, I guess looking forward, I mean, what's going into this grand finals? What do you guys do? Because obviously you want to keep that energy up.
That's so crazy.
Are you guys watching Kcorp versus Ninjas of Pajamas? Are you guys getting into some games? You just start
so crazy watching Luka get traded so he doesn't hit his max contract.
Waiting in the grand finals.
I think we're just gonna chill out for now. Like obviously watching the game to know against who we're gonna play, and nothing more. Like I don't think we're gonna talk about the next game, or we're just gonna chill out.
Fair enough. Hey, but if you guys can win the next one, though, I better see another pop-off.
Just loud and proud?
Yeah, sure.
You promise me? All right.
Let's see if I will kill this guy.
All right, perfect. All right, Stizzy, thank you so much. And again, congratulations on making the grand finals, and good luck.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
That's
There's
such a
Stizzy.
crazy.
They're feeling good right now.
Such a crazy.
The
yeah, let's go. Green Bay
just
Pack in the chat. Let's go. I appreciate that. That's sick.
Sweet pop-off, Gibbs. I mean, you guys are popping off in game 2. I mean, the whole team, Jorius, they were full set.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to cast anymore because I got my throat's starting to hurt a bit. That's what you have to do, though. You have to show up and beat these favorites, and that is exactly what Dignitas did. They clipped on them. They out-pressured them. That first 2 games was just pure domination by Dignitas.
Absolutely.
So hats off to them. A well-deserved grand finals appearance, and the sky is the limit for these guys.
I know Monkey Moon is truly devastated
by themselves in the EU rankings.
CJ, it's a great white.
It's a great white. It's a great white. What a redirect. I mean, he was channeling
Is he
his
telling him
inner
to go to
loss
sleep?
in that one. You don't often see that sort of negative angle redirect, and it was perfect, and it was at the perfect time as well. Getting the equalizer game 6. They're back, but Vitality look ordinary. I mean,
what do you think's better, a 30-80 or a 40-60 Ti?
For no reason, they were trying to force things. Monkey Moon in particular, Gibbs, you spoke about it, was just missing and whiffing random balls.
Like, I'm genuinely
you can see
curious.
The pressure getting to them. That's not the Vitality we know.
Oh. Look at this shot by Jorius, just out of nowhere, off the ceiling.
A 40-60 Ti or a 30-80?
I've never seen anything like that before. And that is exactly what they needed to force overtime. And then finally, Stizzy comes out on top by himself with a double aerial bump attempt and gets it just under the bar. And
we look too pimping to have a heart.
They don't want to go to Champions Field versus World Champs. They do it. And they have at least gotten 10 points here, looking for 5 more against the winner of this next matchup.
You can't not be happy seeing a player pop off like that. I mean, we've seen him
insane.
A lot of the
you
teams
guys
this
are back to
weekend,
double help.
Stizzy, obviously,
you help him?
I think his best placement now. Sorry, confirm his best placement now. So like he's so happy, and you heard the mentality.
Just because I can't find love doesn't mean
when I asked about Vitality,
love.
It just felt like no, we never once thought that this would be a team that would be a problem.
Yeah,
it's fantastic. This is the part where I say I'm gonna help them, and then once we get close, I pop them and then take all their shit.
These things cooking at the moment. Let me put that thing down. I mean, the confidence you get from a big win like that, yeah, I can't see why they'd find any team a problem if they keep playing like that.
Yeah, into the grand finals.
I want to right back here.
That hurts. Vitality. No. I mean, they were looking for a possibility of clinching Birmingham by winning this tournament.
No.
They can't do that.
Yes.
Yeah, they cannot do that anymore. And now also, like a team like Ninjas in Pajamas can catch up to them in points if they take down Kcorp here. They will tie Vitality for a top 2 appearance, and obviously Dig, they can get more points as well. So Dig can pass Vitality with a win as well. So Vitality could fall all the way down to a tie for 3rd and 4th spot based on these last 2 matches.
Well, of course, Dignitas is the talk of the town right now, but we have more
this
Rocket
bitch,
League to play, and you can
she
see
marries this dude and then decides, oh, actually, I don't like him at all.
In pajamas, who did
and then she just cheats on him with another guy instead of getting a divorce.
Who they're probably looking to take down in the grand finals. This will be Ninjas in Pajamas game to win here, CJ, because the Blue Wall is fully expected to make their way into those grand finals against Dignitas.
How are you going to marry a guy and not even like him?
One semi-final,
That's your own
the
fault.
exact same spot. That was 4-1 to Kcorp. They look fantastic. They still do. And
she's just in it for the money.
I mean, yeah, they're not quite, I guess, finding it. But look how quickly Dig can turn things around as well. You know, they were pretty scrappy yesterday at Gibbs, and they found something. So NIP could, if they upset them, if we get a Dig NIP final after all the talk about KC Vitality,
it's kind of fun. I like riding on the back.
But Ninjas and Pajamas, like, I think I would consider
I don't know how they don't just get blasted.
Probably the best offense that there is in Europe. The problem is Kcorp is the #1 defense by a mile throughout all Europe. The last time they played Ninjas in Pajamas, they only scored 4 goals in 5 games. And All 4 of those goals came in 2 different games. So 3 times,
They'll just
0
be getting all
on the board.
headshots.
You're not going to beat Kcorp that way. Kcorp
There's that
is
one
so
dude that took
fundamentally
4
good
shots
on
from me.
defense that it is so incredibly hard to beat them. And if Ninjas in Pajamas wants to be one of those best teams in Europe,
Oh shit, are we gonna make it?
begins on the offensive side. They
You better
have
get going.
to peak. They have to put up 3+ goals per game in order to compete as a #1 team. So they got to get through this amazing.
I can't aim that way. It's all you.
That's the thing. Was it you, Gibbs, talking about the fact that
I can't shoot.
Seems to be kind of that leading in offense, counterattacks.
What's up, Rambo?
Is a big thing, and I mean, if you're going against a team like Kcorp with such a great defense, I mean, is offense really your answer back?
At some point, it has to be, right? We saw, like, in that last series, like, you just have to play a controlled offensive game.
Shoot up that
game
far.
1 and game 2 was fantastic. They would just keep all the pressure, not worry necessarily about sending all 3 at times, and it's more about wait for that golden opportunity, wait for that opening to get that infield pass to make something happen. The main concern, I think, for Ninjas in Pajamas is there is no team
I can't see your giant ass heads in the way.
They are miles ahead of everyone else in Europe, and so if they can get on the board by taking out this Ninjas team, we've seen Ninjas when they're uncomfortable, they play some bad Rocket League at times. So if Kcorp involves those demos yet again, I could see the rotations breaking down, the communication breaking down of Ninjas, and Kcorp, I honestly think they're going to blow them out again. Like, I think it's going to be a 4-1 or better here.
I think you kind of have to. The progressive fan vote is up, so if you guys think differently, let Gibbs know right now with a hashtag NIP in the chat. But I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty heavy number on the side of the blue wall here. And CJ, I feel like most people would be hard-pressed to think differently.
Yeah, it's an upset if Nip win. Obviously, KC deserved favourites against any team pretty much in the world, the way they're playing at the moment. But, you know, as you've said, you've got to sort of adopt a bit of the Dignitas mindset. You've got to find the bumps. I think the demos, apparently Jack was a leader in that series in that. Just doing more off the ball, particularly against KC. If you just let them go, they're going to be so comfortable. So I'd love to see them sweeping through, getting demos and just really getting a lot of value out of their positioning.
Oh, that's
they can
brutal.
do it. They're good enough. I mean, the caliber of the firepower on Nip, as you said, Gibbs, is ridiculous.
And right there's where I would have thrown a dynamite in the back of the car.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't think anybody hasn't. it's gonna have to be Gibbs the blue wall across the board, really.
As soon as he hands the money clip, just shoot him in the
Ninjas,
face.
we talk about that demo game. Like, Ninjas is
thanks for the money, though.
They really don't go for demos.
Leave her.
No, you got to tie her up and take her back to her husband. That's the whole point. We got to get paid by him, too.
Oh, yeah. You talking about that mission where the wife, you got to get the wife?
Is that the answer? Demos per game.
I love that mission.
I don't think it is, because that's not their play
style. You get a choice to kill the dude or not, I blow him up every time.
All right, not as heavy
we helped them this time. We rode on the buggy all the way through town.
What do you do when you help him? Do you kill the husband?
No. You just protect them until their destination, and he gives you a little piece of paper.
And it's the blue wall standing strong against Ninjas in Pajamas. Dignitas waiting for the victor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's decide a victor.
1 year ago, Kcorp started their season with 3 EU regionals in a row. And as we head into Kcorp versus NIP, brought to you by Progressive in Game 1, Johnny, they're trying to return to that lofty stature. Can they do it?
Lake Don Julio. Yo, we gotta go to Lake Don Julio.
As we expected it to be.
There's really good fish there.
Of Regional 2.
Really?
Yeah, there's actually really good fish in there.
It's not happening, but will it even be KC?
I think there's a stranger mission there.
Yeah.
Hey, Vadagoat's there. Hey, Vadagoat's playing Don.
James Lane.
What?
Vadagoat's going crazy right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love that name, Vadagoat. And then Atao Rakao.
Between season 3 and season 7. And there wasn't him who's involved in
and Atao gets a reset.
From the start of a flip reset, KC pretty good, didn't they?
KC, always dangerous.
Atao Rakao. Is it a frog? Yeah, frog. I got that frog in me. Frog in chat. Let's go.
I'm feeling froggy.
Feeling froggy? Jump. Oh my god.
Alright, so Don Julio.
I'm feeling froggy, Ribbit.
Don, as soon as Don hits the the frog in chat, they get a kick-off goal.
They've scored multiple goals from it. There's the clip that I put up where they did it twice in a row against the same team. But
Donnie, do you have unlimited sprint with your horse?
Sort of
yeah.
They knew what they were going to try and
yeah,
do.
Donnie's stacked up right now.
To get things going.
I have unlimited Deadeye, unlimited focus.
He's got Charlie to his left. Atira just keeps them going.
Unlimited ammo.
That has re-stepped up and is looking like a supreme EU player right now.
Some items are unlimited, but I do have unlimited like worms and shit, as long as like I don't take it off. Like it still uses all the worms that you have. I think you can hold like 10.
But if you keep it on?
Yeah, but if you keep it on, you can just keep using the worm over and over again.
Oh, that's sick. I don't got an earthworm. I got a girthworm.
This is going to be another one, no way. Atira pre-flipped and
Alaskan bullworm.
Goals, they happen, right? The first one, brilliant. Flip reset from the ceiling. The second one, a kick-off read. I feel like the third goal will hurt the most.
Dude, the Tao's no joke.
Just gets bypassed so simply. It might be happening again here. Atira, who reached that ball a split second earlier. He could have made it 4. That, to me, is the one that really knocks into the Pyjamas' confidence here. And they have to get even early doors in this best of 7. Charlie's gone over the make the game. Has the ball within the orange half yet, Johnny?
A Tao Raquel absolutely laying it down right now.
This is just unbelievable pressure. Look at the selflessness by Drally. He just hits the ball into the backboard on purpose, but Tira clears the goalkeeper and Nato comes in to score. You know, so many players that are in strikes waiting for that ball to drop down and score it themselves. Drally understands that's not the play here. Let's just stop it on the backboard and let it fall into place a little bit more slowly.
When I say the orange half, what I mean is the half the orange team are trying to get it to, so the blue half, and we're still yet to see it there. Oh, there it is. Really well done. Phase 1 complete for Ninja the Pyjamas. The comeback begins now.
And it's back into their half immediately afterwards. Oh, hold on. It's starting to get some consistent pressure. Not really. It's just all KC. I mean, these guys, on paper, terrifying team. In actuality, they might be even better than we expected because just the way that they're synergizing with each other, just at the start of their tenure with Drally, is amazing to see. This is doing great things for Drally's stocks as an individual, coming off that World Championship winning team, and now seeing the other 2/3 of that World Championship winning team struggling. I mean, is Drally just the guy right now?
Last season so well, individually and, as you say, as a team of BDS, and has now started this one so well with Kcorp. Going from strength to strength, not bad in the off-season either.
4-0 first game. Kcorp is stomping right now.
Barring a crazy Ninja the Pyjamas comeback. They did come close earlier on. It gets 100% in on Utopia.
That a goat. It's just being the goat.
I think they just have to instantly go back to the drawing board. Whatever they had planned against Kcorp has not worked. It straight up has not worked in the opening of this game. I just hope they have a plan B, Johnny.
Yeah, they just need to try and fight a bit more quickly for the midfield. It's not that they're giving it up for free, but against a team like KC, anything other than full speed is not going to be fast enough.
Yeah, I agree.
Full commitment is not going to be committed
enough. I can also, really with my mod, I can
any chance of getting to the ball. Because KC
if like I could sell a skin over and over again. If I attach it to my horse and pull it in my hands, and like I was selling the legendary skin for like $32 a piece.
Look at him just continuing to dive into the position over and over again. The recoveries are so
Meanwhile,
fast.
I'm struggling. No, I'm joking.
I'm over here. I told you about it.
I know. I just don't like doing shit like that. I don't know why.
There just always seems to be the next player there in the perfect position.
But it was nice when Cole or blank allegedly blinked, and we did it on GTA blank allegedly.
Yep.
Look at this 3-man passing play.
That was peak. That was peak gaming.
Yeah.
That was literally like, oh, what do you want? Have it.
Yet again. And it's like, who's next for them? Do you know what I mean? They're like a boxer just waiting for
someone posted a picture that the Cronus emulator for the controller sold 6K last month. That's how bad cheating's getting in COD.
And just speed, because when there's an opening, they're diving into it. They're just slamming the ball through it. When there isn't, they're controlling the ball and waiting for one to create itself. And if they, you know, don't get anything,
where are you at?
They'll just make a hole in the defense.
Don Julio.
Without the ball demos, or even the ball carrier getting physical at times. There doesn't seem to be a weakness in the.
I use my eagle eye. You can spot what fish are there.
By the #1 team in Europe.
That's how I was seeing all the sockeye.
Relatively satisfied that this one stayed at 4, to be quite honest, and that they at least made it like a normal match of Rocket League in the closing 2 minutes, because game 1.
We're like a yay fish.
Supremacy.
Yay.
From the French org. It's the only word that can be said. They might have got more.
They got that yeezy yay.
Almost there. 4-0. Like, what do you say if you nip?
Well, you said
go next, and hopefully
they can figure out a way to get a little bit more possession of the ball. Hopefully they can find a way to stop Atto. I mean, we talked there about Drelly and the fact that he might be the best player in the world right now, or at least maybe he has the best claim to being best player in the world.
Yeah, Drelly is.
Obviously,
like
there's still Zen. I feel like for the past year and a half, he's been in the conversation. But Drelly's the first player that I've really, you know, heard a lot of people unanimously saying he's, you know, up there with Zen and someone. I've never heard like such a unanimous claim as Drelly's, but it's becoming more than that. It might just be Drelly the best, because I mean, you're the only 1/3 of the World Championship winning team who's still winning and dominating. But the problem is, even if Drelly's having, you know, a quieter game, Atto scoring 3 goals, Vatira is just a menace.
Well, that's what I was going to say. It's the fact that Atto and Vatira have improved further since Drelly has joined them. I mean, when you're playing with Rise, he's hardly a bad player, do you know what I mean? He's one you can rely on. He's a player that can, you know, suddenly find a burst of
Ninjas in
pace
pajamas
from
are
nowhere.
looking bleak.
Drelly comes along, and somehow he's elevated them even further. Vatira, who was a player that, you know, he was, you know, once in that conversation of the Wonder Kid, the best player in the world, right? A few years ago now. And he seemed to be trending very slowly, but trending downwards. Since Drelly has come in, Vatira is reborn. He's back to his initiation into Rocket League when he was this incredible player. And he's just so comfortable in his role. All of Kcorp, incredibly comfortable. Ninja the Pajamas have to deal with that. And a goal from this man, Nas, could be a great way to start. That's an awkward touch actually from Drelly. But they recover and survive, and it remains 0-0.
Honestly, with how dominant KC were in the first game, you would have, you know, nobody can blame me for forgetting who they're playing against, because did they even touch the ball? It didn't feel like they even got hardly a relevant touch on it, but that's the beauty of Rocket League. Even after you get blown out, you go back to that 0-0 score in the next game, and that's where NIP have to pick things up.
I mean, it's all money.
But they are right back to defense, and probably not enjoying Rocket League very much, because it's in their net again. Atto slows it down.
So you get 15-20 cents for it.
They've scored 1-0.
Expecting his shot, and I think that's something else that's happening as well. Kcorp are garnering so much begrudging respect from their opponents that when Drelly goes for that high-angled play off the side wall, you have to sit in goal. You have to assume he's going to get it. So when he doesn't, there's so much space for Atto to play in that he, as you say, Johnny, he can pretty much fluff his challenge, and it ends up being a perfect challenge.
What a save on
the ball
goal.
goes to the back of the net because he's got acres of space to play in.
They're just playing off each other so closely.
Oh, Drelly!
There he is again.
Bro, Kcorp is gonna win.
They just have no time
again.
to breathe.
Bro, you should see this goal.
Yeah.
Like, it was just aggressive and so fast, there's nothing they're doing about it. There's nothing.
Shivering underneath its canopy, hoping it's gonna just stop soon. This is ridiculous. Vatira 4, this is Ninja the Pajamas, the team that I've been beating the drum for since the start of this Open, basically saying, look, we now have a clear third in Europe. And Kcorp right now are making them look pretty silly. But that's not just NIP, it's a lot of teams that Kcorp make look pretty silly. And I know people are going to be saying that, you know, we're talking too much about Kcorp, not enough about NIP, but...
What do they want us to say?
Exactly,
what is there to say about them? They haven't had the chance to do anything. Kcorp all over them. And there's
Kcorp, bro, they're different. Like, you know how we saw dominance from certain teams? They aren't letting up. Their first game they scored 4, the other team scored 0. They haven't scored since, and Kcorp's 2-0. Like, this is actually insane dominance.
Nas. Ninja the Pajamas. They need a moment of inspiration from him.
That'd go.
This is where I feel like.
Oh, and Drelly again! Oh my God! With the Adidas goal explosion.
Watching, and I only had to look at the goals. That is 3 to confirm.
just to clarify, Nas jumped blindly there as fast as he could because he knew somebody would be up, and he got clean dusted by a Drally flip reset. Or Itachi jumped blindly, I should say. They're not slowing down. They're not taking their time. Nipper rushing in defense, and it doesn't matter. They're getting dusted to the ball anyway.
Oh, almost. It's like the backboard isn't defended well enough from Ninjas in Pyjamas, the goal line isn't defended well enough from Ninjas in Pyjamas, and yet all they're doing is defending. How can all you do is defend and there's still these gaps? It seems so obvious the way Kcorp are playing it. Like, obviously I'll go for a double here, but the pace that they're thinking of it, that's a good touch though from Nas. He goes to the back wall. This could be a big moment. The pass is great. Almost there for Husky. That was a look.
There, hold on. There's a dude to his left by the house.
They can get the ball to Itachi.
Two dudes to the left by the house.
So the difference between these two teams, we're starting to see some chances for NIP.
I say we flank around and go take them out and then worry about the dude at the campfire.
Something that they could be happy about. Look how easy it is for KC going the other way though. We get one chance for NIP, then we get 7 for Kcorp, and Isanto with a flip reset, or rather just a pre-flip into the bump. Pass mid, 4-0 again.
Oh, there's 3 people around here.
You know?
Yeah, they're inside.
You know, Johnny? That's like... I don't know what else to say.
Oh, chance. Never mind.
Wow, bro.
I just didn't get the impression it was going to go in, though.
And now they're in defense again, of course. After one chance. Okay, maybe they're going to get... Can they get any... We're asking a different question now. NIP have had chances. They've not had consistent pressure for any moment in this series. None. Every time that they get the ball into the blue half, it's fired right back at them. It goes into a counter-attacking position almost immediately. And you wonder to yourself, well, how are they getting out of defense so easily? What is it they're doing differently? How can world-class players like NIP not replicate that, not create any kind of pressure in the midfield themselves? And, you know, the answer is KC have been just simply too good in this game. NIP haven't had half a chance to really make their game plan known. We still don't know what the game plan is for this match. We're waiting to see when they can dictate the flow of the game.
I'm trying to see what they...
Dude!
I'm trying to make a point! I'm trying to say something, and they're doing disgusting fakes! Outrageous fakery! Look at this from Charlie, like... That is rude!
I mean,
it's over, bro.
He's got in Drally as well. The fact
it's
that
over.
He is expecting Drally to skim that top corner. He's thinking, yep, this is probably top bins. The level of KC are playing at. Yeah, he could, of course, do that. It's part of the problem. You've always got to worry about more than one thing with Kcorp. But this is honestly the most brutal to watch offense that
I wonder why Ninjas in Pyjamas don't wear fucking
pajamas
on LAN last season, where it just looks like they are.
Yeah, I would if I was.
Never gonna stop scoring. They're up 5-0
like,
going for 6.
boost.
They're up 6-0 going for 7.
Management.
KC also haven't looked.
Yeah, they
just
don't manage boost. They're just burning it as soon as they get it, which is tough because like when they get to chows where they need to use it to just get the slightest like up on them, they don't have it. Hey, look at Itachi's burning all his. He has 16 left. He's going for pads, but Kcorp already took him.
You know, 2 of them are causing all this chaos. There's fakes, there's bumps.
The progressive ball goes hard, though. I'm not gonna lie.
But the 3rd man is back there if they do lose the ball. If the infield pass doesn't make its way there, it's just perfect. Like BDS in their peak, it looked quite rushed by design. You know what I mean? Like they're playing 100 miles per hour, cutting rotation. All
right.
This is like
I know how this is gonna go. Give me 1 second.
Perfected.
It's organized chaos. Kcorp. I've got 9-0. Aggregate between 2 games. They're completely cruising, and I'd be shocked if NIP don't call a timeout here. I'd be absolutely shocked. Okay, they have called a timeout. Not surprised there. That makes sense, but unbelievable.
I wouldn't want to be in Statsky's shoes right now, but you've been watching this and you're thinking, I've got the plan of how we're going to come back into this series. I'm glad I'm not that guy. Like, I'm just trying to think of ways out. Be more defensive, like really try and frustrate them.
Yeah, I mean it's unreal.
You try and outpace them, they'll love that. Kcorp would love that.
It really is just a situation where one simple strategy is not going to turn the series around. You need to have absolute confidence, absolute belief in your team and your ability to improve. Itachi seems like he's got a lot to say about this. Obviously, he's had experience.
I like the players getting involved.
Yeah, he's obviously played with Vatira before in the past. These guys have all played against and sometimes for some of them with Kcorp players in the past. Drally and Nas are obviously very familiar with each other, Atto and Oski, but yeah, what kind of strategy could they possibly be conjuring up here? If they could turn this around and just win, if they win game 3, I'll be
I went last.
Where I
if you want to go straight,
I know exactly what's about to happen.
Right, I don't know.
It has to be said.
I haven't found them yet.
KC at their fluid, brilliant best. And that
so,
can change.
ladies and gentlemen,
they can make an error. Suddenly,
this may seem weird,
and
but
it can not end up completely on its head, but you can drag them back a little bit with a tactical timeout. It's not just about what you change; it's what you take away from your opponents. But you know, they're looking pretty chill. And what I've noticed as well from Kcorp is that even among all this,
right
you know, you see when Ninja the Pajamas score a great goal, or Vitality earlier, they were sort of celebrating and massive fist bumps and all that. Kcorp looks so relaxed. They're scoring 5 goals, scoring 4 goals, and they're looking chill with it.
They did look incredibly composed whenever they were put into defense, and you know, it just seems like
there's a ravine there.
Honestly, the perfect performance so far. They've not conceded against Itachi, Oski, and Nas twice in a row now. Can
he's right here.
NIP do anything off the timeout here? I'll be impressed. Like, let's just take it one step at a time.
Right here.
Let's just not concede immediately, and then we can work towards scoring a goal.
Thank you so much, everyone watching the stream. I appreciate it, and y'all have a good rest of your day. Peace out.